Hello everyone and welcome back to round 4 of our F122 My Team Career Mode Season 6 here for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. And of course Imola has been a happy hunting ground for us in the past, but tonight it's going to be a real test of endurance. Of course, a full 100% race weekend will mean 84 racing laps here, so you guys are in for quite a long one. Obviously, if you're new around here, make sure you get yourself subscribed, leave a like as well if you want to enjoy the video. Of course, we're live streaming this over on Twitch. I'll leave a link down in the description, come check it out. But yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you for the continued support as we're now very close to F1 23. But of course, if you missed out on the last video from Australia, the land down under, would recommend going back and checking it out. We've got a new nickname. Apparently, I'm Bottle Job 212 now, so fingers crossed I can prove the haters wrong here. Championship-wise, Charlie Boy still leads the way, 68 points. Sergio Perez in P2, they're on 51, and then myself just behind Lando Norris on 30 and 29, respectively. 97 points for the team, though, in the Constructors, so we're being carried by Charles Leclerc, but hopefully this weekend we can turn it around. I like Imola. Let's get it. Bro thinks he's going to prove me wrong. I'd love to think I could. I really would. I'm going to bet for DNF. Is that what we're saying, is it? We reckon a DNF. Sprint races, actually, in the past, have actually been the ones where I've had the most mechanical failures. Whether that will continue tonight, only time will tell. Exclamation mark OnlyFans. Yep, solitaire runs, chess runs, all that good stuff that the people want. But anyway, let's jump in then. Do I need a new engine yet? No, we really don't. No real wear on any of the components so far this season. But yeah, it's going to be a long night, chat. This is going to be a very long stream. So get yourself in, get yourself some snacks. Gargle, some water. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's jump into practice then. Hopefully I've got a decent setup on the car ready for this. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to be too optimistic about this circuit tonight. But Bossman, J-Man, thank you for the follow as well. We've got some interesting nicknames coming in. Why does a notification come as another Nerve 24? Because, Moldy Beans, I'm not very professional on Twitch and I forgot to change it. I've also, just quickly chat, just so I can double check, I've actually turned my microphone down slightly as I noticed it was spiking quite a lot. Let me know how it compares to the game. We got a dry sprint, but we got a wet Grand Prix. Dearie. Oh, look at that for weather. It's meant to be a dry to wet one. If you had an email from EA, that is a very good thing. Wouldn't mind another Nerve 24. That was a fun stream. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. We're going to be doing some more iRacing endurances. Obviously, over the summer and towards the end of the year. But, I mean, look at that weather, though, chat. That does not bode well. Your rain dance definitely did work. We're going to probably... I mean, that might come a bit earlier as well during the race. Often you find if it's meant to rain right towards the end, then it actually shows up sooner. But yeah, we'll wait and see that. Yeah, I feel Bradson. Honestly, it's so I've been going through getting all like the VODs ready to go up on YouTube, so I've split it up into like 4 6-hour races. And just like scrolling through some of the night stint, it's just Bradson putting in a message like every 15 minutes or something like that. I'm like, bro. Or the fact he was right there when I came back in the morning. Absolutely mad. I think he only had the 2 monsters. Welcome in, Ollie. Hopefully you're having a good one, mate. And Josh. Right, so I actually feel like I've got a decent setup for Imola. I might have to update the wings. Imola 2. So, yeah, we probably want a little bit more wing. Just in case. It's not a setup, is it? That's not a setup at all. Where is... Hello? Buttons? Imola 2. Load setup. Oh, okay. So that setup I never loaded then. I've got another Imola. That's okay. Right, here we go. That one. Okay, I don't have an Imola setup, chat. I think is what we're very, very quickly learning here. 28:30, that seems about right. Yeah, this all seems very default for some reason, so I don't know what I've done there to break that. 16 hours Sunday, another 10 or so on Monday. Bro, that is wild. I mean, this was the thing, of course. I only got, like, 4 hours sleep during the night stint. So obviously went to bed Sunday evening thinking, oh, I'll get a really good night's sleep tonight. Got to sleep at 11:30, woke up at 6 AM still, Monday morning. It's just, yeah, what I seem to do every single time. Bradson is actually kind of the main character on these streams. I'm just the face in front of the camera. Could you repeat the name of the full Imola Grand Prix? Actually, I do need to do that, don't I? Of course, we're ready for this one. Let me just get it up again so I don't remember. So I don't forget. Right. Imola GP 2023. Oh, I've put 2024. Right. Here we go then, chat. So, are we ready for the Formula 1 Qatar Airways Gran Premio del Made in Italy del Emilia Romagna 2023? Or San Marino Grand Prix? Who knows? Who knows? That I don't know. I mean, last year's one was pretty bad. It was hilarious because obviously being in Bologna, they obviously had signs for it everywhere, and of course all the signs were so stupidly long because of course they were trying to prepare for the weekend. Right, 15 laps worth of, 15 litres worth of fuel. Let's jump out then. Track acclimatization. I can't do race sim run. That's what I got to remember. Shame the P2 dream couldn't come. Yeah, no, we were a little bit gutted with that, I think. But to be honest, I mean, toughest endurance race of the year. We just wanted to survive. That was the big thing. And of course, you know, with James's issues as well with his PC, to be honest, like the fact we got to the flag, we were pretty happy with come the end of it all. Why can't you do race sim? It messes up the fuel usage for the race. So then I either massively overfuel or massively underfuel ready for the Grand Prix. Which is not ideal. Or I wouldn't necessarily, but it can just make things more difficult. But to be honest, it doesn't really teach me much anyway, of course, because I've done so many races on this game now. But yeah. Thank you very much as well to Josh for the follow. I appreciate it. Are you related to Neil Warnock by any chance? That'd be pretty cool. John, sorry, even I should say, not Josh. That's me trying to read and drive. Well, as first laps go, this has been alright. So we head out of... that's not Piratella, is it? That's the other thing, chat. Is there a Formula 1 circuit with better corner names than Imola? So many good names around here. Acqua Minerale, Tamburello, Tosa. They're all just beautiful. Beautiful corner names. Anyway, is that going to be purple? Yes, it is, just about. Purple score to kickstart the weekend. I have a theory, James's PC never died. He just wanted to watch and celebrate County going up. Well, he was going to watch it with Joe, was the whole point. So I don't even think that theory can be true. And then they didn't anyway, so it kind of didn't matter. Matt, did you do A-levels? No, I took a BTEC. I took a BTEC in business. Yeah. Welcome, Tante. Hope you're having a good evening. Look at your bottle 2 and 2 or flashback 2 and 2. I think both. Okay, Mark already warning us about weather, so we've got to try and get this lap done nice and quickly. And I have to go. No worries, Tante. Have a good one, mate. Matt the businessman. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is technically my business. No, it was always just like the one subject that I enjoyed back at secondary school. So I kind of was there, like when I didn't get into my sixth form, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do that at college. To be honest, it was really easy. Bulverton, thank you for the follow. Because, of course, I did it for GCSE, and I think I got a B or a C, and then I did a BTEC on it, and most of it was just GCSE again. So, like, for example, in my first year, I'd finished the entire year's worth of work in, like, the February holidays. So then, yeah, I had a 7-month summer break. Like, people going about how Americans get, like, 3 months off. That was pretty cool. 7 months off. I didn't do a lot with it, to be honest, if I remember correctly. But yeah, still good fun. It's actually going to be quite tight. Tight for time. Just make sure I get the delta. Out the final corner up towards the line. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! We did it! Just. I don't know how just, but we did it. So does that mean I'm max employee? Potentially? First exam on the 23rd. Good luck to you, my friend. Good luck. Right. I mean, that's free practice done then, I suppose. Is it? Is it not? We can't do the race sim run. We based it on everything else I needed. 6/10 off Pierre Gasly! I'm wrapping up my A-levels within the next month. Also, I did a BTEC and finished early, so only 2 subjects to revise for. That's the thing, I think. If you can try and get 1 finished early and then just have to focus on 2, then that's probably the better way of doing it, I suppose. But yeah, good luck. Hey, it's Luke. Are you intending for a podium? Luke, we only go for dubs here, my friend. But welcome on in. Hope you're having a good evening. Or morning, or afternoon, or wherever you are in the world. Welcome. Right, let's do qualifying then. So 1.2 behind Charles. Jan Daruvula P3 in the Alpha Tauri. Things you'd love to see. Did you ever have that one teacher who thinks they're better than everyone else and never let any students have a say? It was most of them at the secondary school I went to. So this is the thing, chat. Like a bit of story time from your boy, just like we did back at Bahrain. So, primary school. This kid, biggest nerd in the world. Like biggest nerd. Like looking back, I must have been such a just annoying person to be around at school. But get to secondary school. So where I live, there's like 4 schools technically. 2 grammar schools. One that's boys only, one that's girls only, that are right next to each other, and then 2 sort of normal ones. Like that sounds terrible. Like normal secondary schools. One of them always had quite a bad rep. The other one was okay. I got into the grammar school again. Huge nerd. And then very quickly, of course, you go from primary school, where you're the only one that knows the answer to everything, to then obviously being at secondary school, where everyone knows the answer to everything, and you're just not really that special anymore. So, of course, first couple of years, I could still get through most, like, tests and stuff like that without doing any revision. Because, again, huge nerd. Get to about year 9... very quickly realised that's not the case anymore, but by that point I kind of was getting bored of school, so yeah, then didn't do very well in my GCSEs. Fun story with Matt. Ryan, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're having a good one. But again, I had a lot of teachers back in secondary school saying I wouldn't amount to much, and here we are playing Xbox in my room at 23, so who said I couldn't amount to anything? You were bullied in school, weren't you? No, I actually wasn't. I mean, like I said, I went to an all-boys school, so there was a ridiculous amount of bullying. But, I mean, sometimes it comes through in, like, videos and recordings and things like that. But I'm obviously very, very sarcastic, and I'd like to think, quite a quick sense of humour as well. So anyone that would try to bully me back in secondary school didn't really fare particularly well. Like, I wasn't one of the popular kids or anything like that. To be honest, I was kind of just in my... I had, like, I had 2 groups of mates. One that I used to play football with, and then one that I've sort of had a lot of my lessons with. So I kind of, kept in my own little friend circles, things like that, which were good fun. I'd say, it's one of those things, like, my school years definitely weren't the best years of my life, but they kind of, like, were fine, to be honest. Like, they weren't the worst thing in the world, they weren't the best thing in the world, but I'm much happier doing what I'm doing now. D. Burns, thank you for the follow. Did you go to Birkdale High? No, I didn't. So, like, with GCSEs because COVID, technically didn't do them. Oh, see, if I'd been carried by my predicted grades, like, all of my predicted grades for GCSEs, I think I'd, like, a 10 A stars and an A predicted. Like, if I'd been given those because of COVID, Matt is the short kid who was annoying to everyone, right? Well, yeah, exactly. I'm only 4'7", aren't I, chat, apparently. Captain Baconface. Bruh, exams ain't it for real. Yeah, no, I never liked exams. I mean, the whole idea of exams as well in modern day is so ridiculous. Like, kids now, I'm going to sound so old, kids now don't have to remember stuff. Like, this whole idea of information retention is so last century that it's not really relevant anymore. How did you do in the 24? Didn't manage to see the end. We came P7 in the end. So we were quite happy with that. Luke as well, thank you for the follow. Theo has spent 0 seconds watching that 2-1-2. Matt, what was your favourite secondary school subject? Business. Business. Just put Subway Surfers on the whiteboard. Exactly. Then the kids will know. Ever do open lobbies on F123? Yeah, I'm planning on doing hopefully more open lobbies. Did you get through without any major meetings with the famed Barry R? Yes, I did, just about. Are you doing 2-2 Motorsport on F123? 2-2 Motorsport has been an institution since my team came out. Like, 2-2 Motorsport isn't going anywhere. Right, anyway, we've spent like the last 5 minutes just rambling. Charles Leclerc, 1:14.3. That's the time we've got to beat. I don't know if I put less fuel in the car. Yeah, I did. That's fine. Right, let's go out then. The High Road, 1748. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Happy 275th birthday. It's quite a big one. Have you got anything planned? Yeah, I mean, this is the problem, of course, in sprint weekends. I got less sets of tyres. So really, I want to make it out of Q1 and Q2 on one set if possible, to give myself a better chance in Q3. Has Bratton not set up predictions? That was why I was rambling. I was trying to give him a chance. Whoa! That's fine. That's fine. We can save the battery and go for a second run. Technical difficulties, I'm working on it. Yeah, that's what they all say. And he reckons he should be paid. Whatever next. Have some patience. Jay, welcome on in, mate. Hope we're having a good one. Does Ticton deserve an F1 seat? I think he deserves a shot, to be fair. A bit of an abrasive character. He's not set up for F1 media. But, I mean, everyone always says I look like him. So it'd be good if he got into Formula 1, because then I could really start steering to that skid. How do I stay committed during F123? My team really can't commit to career mode right now. If you don't enjoy it, you don't enjoy it, mate. Like, just do what you enjoy. Like, why should gaming feel like a chore? Just do what you have fun with. I only need to be using fifth through there. That's really not good. $300 points on pole position. I'll try and deliver. It's been a sloppy first lap so far, but... Whoa. So I need about 6 seconds over the delta. that's not the line. £100 on P2 and P3. Yeah, that's not bad. Surprised you got that much faith in me, to be honest. Oh, come on, that curb. Right, so I needed 6 seconds. I've actually found 5.2. Where's that going to leave me? P13. That's definitely not good enough. Hey, you can do the Super GT Alvin skip with Tictum. Exactly. Exactly. I need that marketing in my life. Even though I don't even think I look particularly like Dan Tictum. Right, so what we're going to have to do, chat, we're going to have to be really strategic here and use a different set. But, faith in you, Matt. I know you're solid around here. Yeah, I feel like my race pace is often better than my qualifying pace. I mean, look at that. 7 tenths away. And we're 13th. Lethal Shots, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I mean, Lando down in 16th. Oscar Piastri in the drop zone. Both Mercs in the drop zone, but less of a surprise when it's Latifi. How's it 84 laps? Because we've got, if I show you, 21 lap sprint, 63 lap Grand Prix. You're going to watch the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro next Sunday. If I still had Viaplay, I absolutely would be. If I can find a dodgy stream, I might still be able to. How much should I pay on a decent sim rig? I mean, it depends, obviously, if you're looking second-hand or new, Ollie. And are you just talking about the actual rig, or are you on about pedals, steering wheel, sort of like the whole kit? Right, we're going to sim a couple of minutes, and then we'll head back out. Okay, just over 3 minutes left on the clock, I suppose. Yeah, it's going to be a long night. Imola's not been cancelled yet. If you pay me in a sim racing setup, I won't go to the government about being underpaid. See what I can do, Bradson. See what I can do. The whole kit, preferably new. So, I mean, you can get a pretty decent... What I always say to people is, you know, people look at it and they go, wow, look at, like, spending £5 on, like, the newest Fanatec gear and all this, that, and the other. Like, start out simple. You know, if you need a proper setup as well, go with, like, a GT Omega stand and, like, either a Thrustmaster TMX or a Logitech G923, they are now, aren't they? Or something like that. Work out if you really do enjoy the hobby, because those will keep you going. And then, of course, if you want to spend more money down the line, you can. Because, of course, there's no point spending a few grand and then going, oh, I don't really enjoy this. But I think the GP will go ahead this weekend. I hope so, but I mean, we don't really know at the moment, do we? It probably will. I think. That was a better line through there. You can see immediately 3 tenths found. This is what we need. Purple, okay. Oh, that's better as well. Actually getting the curb in properly down. 5 tenths up now, so we head down in towards the final corner. We only need a better run. Oh, here we go. This is going to be pole position as qualifying one comes to an end. I mean, it's only... Oh, no, yeah, it is P1. There we go. Wild Sergeant, the problem with that was we recorded it before any of this came out. We recorded it yesterday morning, so obviously we didn't have any of that information yet, that it might be cancelled. But there we go then. Fastest in Q1 ahead of Perez. Charles Leclerc P3 ahead of Gasly, and then both McLarens. Any surprises in Q1? Lando does make it through, so we didn't actually need to do that second run then. But both Alfa Romeos, Gian Aruvula, Latifi, and both Aston Martins then out in Q1. Is it going to be raining in this quali or race session? End of the feature race, it's meant to rain. I'm going to try Rensport when it comes out. Absolutely. I did try and get into one of the earlier betas, but I wasn't impressive enough for them. But yeah, I will absolutely be getting on that when I can. Because that does look exciting, especially now it's not just going to be GT3 cars. I'm looking forward to that. Right, so we know now we need like a low 14. Okay, by Sim Racing Fanatics, so down pay. play you for not spending nearly 10 grand for a setup like Denny Hamlin. This is what I don't get, like, with sim racing. Like, don't get me wrong, what I've got is expensive. All, like, the kit, like, just the sim rig stuff here, including, like, the handbrake and the shifter. I guess, like, we count all my other wheel rims. Probably about 6 grand, which is a lot of money. This is the illusion, I think, that a lot of people forget sometimes. You don't need all this if you're just starting out. You really don't. Like, I've got this because it's my job. Like, it does, you know, it's things like I can sit in this chair, as we found out at the weekend, for 16 hours and be fine. You don't need this if you're starting out, or you're just trying to have fun. Get what you can afford, and just enjoy yourself. And I mean, this, like, I didn't get all this in one go. This is about 5 years of buying bits and pieces. I didn't say it'll rain in Q2, because it might do. We might get some rain later on. I don't know what set of tyres I've gone out on. Oh, I don't know if that's an old or a new set. I'm a moron. Right, we've got a clear track, though. I wasn't get this done in one run. Exactly. I mean, I had a Thrustmaster TMX for like 4 years. Fantastic piece of kit for the money. Like 100 quid I got that for. I had to get new pedals for it, so that was about another 100 quid. 200 quid for 4 years of entertainment. It was great fun. Oh, that's the line I want through Gilles Villeneuve chicane. Wave to me. Seems to all cost more than my mum's salary here. Yeah, I mean, that is a problem, of course, in a lot of places with ridiculous levels of inflation. Exactly. Like, you don't need to get ridiculous kit straight off the bat. Right, this lap hasn't felt as good as my Q1 run, but still should be okay. 14-1. Charles Leclerc down into the 13s, though. That should be good enough for Q3. Should be. Simple Logitech and I play my Gran Turismo very happily. Yeah, exactly. Just enjoy what you enjoy. I mean, it could be, yeah, that this sprint race is longer than all weekend's action. Oh, look how is that? How is there a tenth and a half between me? 2 tenths between me and Oscar Piastri. Don't tell me everyone is going to improve right at the end here. I mean, do I sim it? I mean, look how stupid that is. 13 thousandths of a second, 14 thousandths of a second, half a tenth, 5 thousandths, 3 thousandths. What is this? Buy a huge plot of land in Venezuela, extract oil and other resources and sell them to America. Shh! That's the plan! I mean, we could be on for another Belgium, but at least half points won't be dished out anymore. Right, am I going to go out in Q2 again? Yes, there we are. Oh, yeah, it was only the Williams that went out, you're right. Right, okay, so we need a 13 then, is what we're saying in Q3. Unless the rain has arrived. Yeah, but I'd rather have a Grand Prix that just doesn't happen rather than the farcical Belgian Grand Prix. It's the wrong title, should I change it? Is it still not updated? What's it telling people? 84 laps of Imola. No, that is correct, Sam. See, I've always wanted to try out the TSXW and the TM open wheel. Right, we need to go out quick. Take the fuel out. Drive out.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to
so
go.
This might now be, chat, a get out there first car on a run. This could be like Magnussen Brazil last year. It is 21 lap sprint, 63 lap Grand Prix, Sam. We're including the sprint. The problem is with the full wet tyres is they're now... Oh, it's raining. It's raining. Right, well, immediately jumping into Q3 then, and we have got a race on our hands. It's going to be a question of pretty much trying to get out there on a run as soon as you possibly can here, because the rain has started to fall, and it is not going to go away by the end of this qualifying session with the car out, but we know how ridiculous the AI can be in these changeable conditions. I know hot lap's on, it's going to have to stay on. Luckily we don't melt through as much of it because the car's maxed out, but I need to get on with it. Cut corners. I'm not even convinced. I mean, apart from the chicane, there is any way you can really cut around here that will make time. Yeah, no, hot lap is fine. Hot lap is fine. Look how slowly it depreciates. Or depletes even, I should say. Like, we're certainly not going to struggle with that. Whoever bet P2 or P3 might be on the money here. So we're around the final corner. Right, let's go for it. First qualifying lap then in Q3, and it might be my only one. We need to concentrate here. We've got to try and get the lap hooked up. Oh, yellow flag. Someone's gone off. I think that might be Charles Leclerc. That's ran off down at turn 1, so he might have immediately bottled it then. As we have just got to try and keep it on the island. Come on. Yeah, I just got to make sure I don't spin. I mean, oh, that's a lot of curb. Track conditions don't feel bad yet, but they're definitely going to get worse and worse. So, a little bit of oversteer on the exit. Sorry, understeer even. Yeah, back at Imola. We love it. It's 84 laps here tonight. Another 63 Thursday. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of Imola this week. Purple middle sector. A lot of curb. Oh, a little bit wide. That's fine, though. Didn't really gain anything from it. Down in towards the final couple of corners. It is going to be an Alpine, I think, that's going to provide us with a reference marker here as through the final corners. Just got to make sure we keep it in 4th gear. Get on the power nice and tidy. What is that Alpine going to do? Lawson, 14.7. Can we go quicker than Liam Lawson? Shortest run to the line. 14.5. Yes, we will. And it wasn't Charles Leclerc. It was Lando Norris in his Ferrari then. Of course, one of their home Grand Prix this season. There's another car coming up to the line. Leclerc, no! He gets me by 0.2 of a second. And that might be all she wrote. I think it's just going to continue raining. So Thursday morning, we have got the Mercedes AMG Challenge on iRacing. How are we 5th? Where are other cars finding the time there? Esteban Ocon's gone fastest. Felipe Drugovich and Mick Schumacher have both gone quicker than me. I'm tempted to play TT Aleman. It's just I've got such little time at the moment. It's trying to find more time to do it. Is it still raining? What are track conditions looking like? Track's getting worse and worse. I think we just got to go out again, haven't we? Don't know what's going on here. Yeah, it's definitely raining more. I mean, we'll go for it. We'll try and send it, but... no, there's no point doing inters. We're not going to go quicker. We're only like half a second off the pace we already set. Right. Well, somehow we've dropped down to P5 then. Again, AI traction in these slippery conditions gives them such a ridiculous advantage, but we've got to try and get one more run out of it just to see if we can find anything more here. Send it, full bravery, full commitment. If we bin it, we bin it.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
That was not quite what I had in mind at turn 1. I did say if we bin it, we bin it. And we might have done that immediately. Oh, yeah, the understeer. Nah, we're not improving. We are not improving here. Track's getting worse. If that's hammer time, then I'm very, very worried about Lewis Hamilton. It's P5 on the grid for the Emilia Romagna GP. But, of course, we have got the sprint race first of all, where we can try and recover some places. Oh, pay out those bets. Yeah, there was no way I was going to improve on that. I went aggressive into turn 1 because, of course, I had to. And it was just never going to go. Someone's gone out there. Lando Norris. I mean, he might improve, but... He might be... I mean, look at Ferrari. That's been an absolute disaster for them. 9th and 10th on the provisional grid. Yeah, P5 for the sprint. Exactly. How have they bottled that so badly? Both drivers messing up Sector 1. I mean, Gasly's just slow all round. I think he just went out far too late, but... Yeah, purple final sector as well. Esteban Ocon going 2 thousandths quicker than me in Sector 2. But yeah, we just threw away loads of time in Sector 1, didn't we? I'm waiting for Q3 to end. Turning into Alex Gillen. Do hope not. Lando could improve. Should we... Oh, here we go. Lando Norris then on a lap. Should we watch him go around? Only 200 points lost. Did you only have 200? Speed it up. I wish I could. I wish I could. Yeah, I thought, Jay, that was meant to be a feature on F1 22, I swear, that you could pick sprint races. Speed up. Right, let's... Oh, I've gone practice 2. That's fine. Lando, did he improve? He did improve time, but he's way off still. There we go. We are P5 on the grid. Pay out those points. But it'd be nice if you could just change the sprint races, wouldn't it? I don't know, Toast. Yeah, no, actually, to be fair, there's no way Toast only had 200. You can choose if all races have a sprint or just the ones from the actual calendar. I didn't even know you could do that, to be honest. Dark Aspect. I thought it was just those 3 sprint races, like unless you were doing like Grand Prix. But it would be nice if you could pick which ones you want. So who won then? Did anyone pick P4 and P5? Has a Rapid in this series. Just won 16.1k to Sanic and 8 others. Let's have a look at that. So it was, again, one of the less likely predictions. Nice to know no one thought I was going to really bottle it, which is surprising. But congratulations then to those of you that won out there. Let's go where we'll might. I mean, there's 3 bets tonight, isn't there? We've got sprint race as well. 16.1k, you're having a lap. 5th is kind of bottling it, yeah, absolutely. But you know, we move. Right, let's do it then. 21 lap sprint. This is going to feel almost like a 50% race. Am I finishing the wall or Vips? I did not know that Dark Aspect. I'll be completely honest with you. Fair play if that's right. Anyway, let's skip FB2. How did you get 1,500 R&D? Like, everyone always asks me how I got like 300,000 R&D points on this game. That's why. I get like 3,000 a weekend.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend.
You reckon I'll get P1 in a sprint? That's brave. I think I've only ever won 1 sprint race of this game. In this series, and that was Imola last season. Do you like Imola as a track? Oh, it's a beautiful venue. Beautiful, beautiful venue.
Grid order for today's exciting sprint. A fantastic effort from Esteban Ocon yesterday, and it's put
so
him on
Ocon
pole,
is on pole then.
And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Drugovic, Mick Schumacher.
If I have an original wheel, Monaco, should I sell it and get
Perez,
and F1? What do you mean by an original wheel, Luke?
Gasly,
like a sim rig wheel? Alright, so no one's taking penalties then.
Yuri Vips and Albon.
It might have been season 4 I won this sprint.
Teo Pourchaire and Richard Verschoor. Deruvala, Latifi.
Do you think AF Corsa will get a WEC win this year or next? Next year, I mean, it could be. And I can't believe I'm saying this. They could do Le Mans if Toyota had issues. Because they are definitely the only team that look competitive against them. Right, here we are then. trackside ready for the Emilia Romagna GP sprint race. 21 laps ahead of us, and we're going to do my always strat. We're going to try and start and do this race on a set of soft compound tyres. It's brave, it's bold. Will it be beautiful? Only one way to find out. Imola, yeah, is an absolute gem of a circuit. I mean, I'm so happy it did come back in 2020. And the fact we've been able to keep it again is pretty magical.
Good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes.
Yeah, it was a big hit, wasn't it, in that caddy.
The tyres as well, please.
Right, here we are then. We'll always be iconic. This is what I always say. Perhaps I'll mix it up for F123. Will I bottle it worse than Arsenal have the Prem? Like, surely it can't be that bad. Because I haven't led this championship for most of the season.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Well, that's good. No rain predicted. Sorry, Arsenal. Gonna bowl the hard and Chastain at Darlington. Oh, boom roasted. Support Liverpool. The thing is, like, I know one of my uncles supports Liverpool, and I'm kind of there like, I like the grass munchers, and that's it. Support Burnley. Does anyone support Burnley? Do they have fans? Trying to be a Liverpudlian. Fair play. Yeah, the sausage curves are a bit difficult, but you get used to them. Support the Leicester Foxes. Everyone's just trying to convince me to support their team. Is that what we're doing tonight, is it? Watch yourself. Is that what Burnley fans have to do? Threaten people to join them. What race are you planning on going RRL this season? I haven't been 20 yet. I'm planning on going to Belgium. That's the one I've got on my calendar. Good 360. Right, line the car up, try and get it angled a bit. Oh, only 0.4, that's fine, man. Here we go then. Ready for the Emilia Romagna GP sprint race. 21 laps to kickstart the weekend, starting on the soft compound tyres. Hopefully we can try and hold off from the likes of Perez and Zhou Guanyu at the start. 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go. A little bit wheel spinny there. Charles Leclerc not getting off particularly well either. Probably one of my better starts on F122. I've only lost 1 place. So we head down towards Selmon. What are the AI going to do? However, it's Drugovic just barred Charles Leclerc off the road. Perez is... What is that? Liam Lawson getting in there. Perez has picked up front wing damage and is still trying to go defensive on me for some reason. Come on, just get out of the way, Checker. What is that for a start here? But somehow... Normally, when there's carnage and chaos in F122, I'm involved in it, but somehow we've avoided all of that there. It looks like Esteban Ocon has pretty cleanly waltzed away at the front of the field. He has got Mick Schumacher then has gone up to P2 there off the start, with Charlie Boy still in P3, so Drugovic unable to make the progress he would have wanted. Liam Lawson up to P5 though, but, I mean, that is F122 AI in a nutshell, isn't it? But, this time round... we haven't been taken out, so I will take it as a win. Yeah, that probably is one of the calmer F122 starts. What was that? What even was that? Ridiculous, ridiculous scenes here from Imola. Get to first. I'm trying. Go, car, go. I mean, Ocon can't win a race, surely. 3 seconds back to Lando by the time Checo's in the pits. So he's done alright off the start. But, yeah, I mean, that's left us under less pressure from behind, I suppose, which is a good thing. Easy prediction WC in that start. Hey, you never know. We might still be able to get that dub today. Yeah, I need a blue shell. It won't be long before F1 starts doing power-up, surely. Don't know what's going on behind me, but Lando Norris and Guanyu still going side by side. So they are really tripping each other over. Dark Aspect, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription. I appreciate it, mate. We are officially more than halfway to the OnlyFans. Which I don't know whether that's inspiring people to sub or Really trying to turn them away from the idea, but I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Welcome on in. One closer to the dream. But here we go then. This is going to be our first proper top speed test of the weekend. Can we try and get a run on Liam Lawson at the final corner? Of course, we've got to try and utilise these soft tyres as well early on this afternoon. Ocon, new fastest lap, will go even faster though, which is clearly trying to use those tyres then, as Lawson's made it very, very clear he's going to try and defend the inside. Will he try and go aggressive? I just had no faith then that he wouldn't come across me, as looks like Charlie Boy trying to apply pressure to the other Alpine just a little bit further up the road. But yeah, this has really been a dream start for Esteban Ocon to this Grand Prix. Look at the run we've got there to the inside of Liam Lawson, and you don't see moves often down at Toaster, as I found out firsthand last year, but we're through and we're back to where we started.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
I mean, the Alpine is one of the quickest cars down the straights on F122. Lawson is absolutely having a gem so far this year. Should have won Albert Park as... Hello. What's Drugovich doing? To the inside, into the chicane. I mean, if you're going to give me an opportunity, mate, I'm going to take it. And there we go, 2 places gained this lap. I'll leave Drugovich and Lawson to fight. I haven't had that on F122, I don't think. Someone going ridiculously slowly up there. Didn't think I'd even got like a particularly great run or anything. But we'll take it. And here we go. Let's watch Charlie Boy set sail. Teo Porchera out of the Grand Prix. Another Ferrari power unit goes up then. And I think that's the 3rd Alfa Romeo DNF of the season. And it's only race 4. Yeah, we're getting some clean moves in. Kickstart this evening. Is Imola a sprint weekend this season? Yes, it is. Oh, sorry, in real life. No, it's not. You could resurrect one F1 team. What would it be and why? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I'd love to say 1990s Williams. I mean, Braun are kind of still here, though, aren't they, I guess? Obviously, because they're Mercedes. Yeah, I want 1990s Williams back. Oh, no, that's Teo, isn't it? I was going to say, Ocon with issues.
Okay, clear.
But again, let's see if we can try and get a run out of the final corner. We obviously had that wheel-to-wheel battle with Charles Leclerc back in Saudi Arabia. We came out on top that weekend, but Mick Schumacher trying to defend with all his worth from both of the 2-2 motorsport cars. Oh, Charles Leclerc's trying to give him a NASCAR-style bump, and what is the AI doing tonight? We'll take the freebie. Thank you very much. We were lucky then not to lose part of our wing, but that's another place gained, as Charles Leclerc there clearly wanted to defend Mick Schumacher from me, by the look. That's the only way I can see that. Tyrrell is another one I'd love to have back, or Lotus. But again, you only want those teams back if they were, like, towards the height of their powers. Actually, I want Manor back. I loved Manor as a Formula 1 team. I want them back. Well, we really haven't made any particularly brilliant overtakes so far tonight, but we have been making overtakes then, and are we going to complete another one? So we put alongside Mick Schumacher out the final corner. This one should be nice and easy, actually. No DRS, of course, to defend himself. And up into P2 we will go then. Got to try and make sure we get away from Mick. Don't you even think about it, young man. Not going to allow that to happen down at turn 1. Esteban Ocon, though, a 3-second lead already. Doesn't sound like much, but the Frenchman and that McLaren are looking fast this weekend. Clearly suits the high downforce circuits. Who have you all got on Inter versus AC Milan? Inter? I don't know. Yeah, it's hammer time. Yeah, young man, bro is also 33. What? What? Esteban Ocon versus Max 212. Yeah, Ocon did lead the sprint here last season, didn't he? Difficult to be an F1 fan because of how close-minded some people can be. Yeah, it is, but, I mean, you get that in all fan bases, don't you, sadly? It's those people you just try and ignore. I know it's obviously really kind of basic advice, but surround yourselves by other Formula 1 fans similar to yourself. But also, don't be afraid to, you know, talk to people and interact with people who have different opinions to yourselves. Just don't be on Twitter. Yeah, that's a pretty safe bet. Next up is the DNF like last year. We'll wait and see. Stay in P2. I want to go for the win, boy. Hassan, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. 91 viewers. Thank you, everyone. So like I said, I've never had anything my end, so I never know how many people are here, but I appreciate it. Hope everyone is having a good Tuesday night. I mean, my favourite thing now, of course, is, like I said, I've been a Formula 1 fan for so many years, is that occasionally now I get people that I went to secondary school with messaging me, like, obviously saying that they've seen sort of like my content and stuff, and obviously now that they've got into Formula 1 and they never were back then. Sam as well, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I mean, we need the win tonight. We need to try and close up some points on Charlie. Oh, yellow flags. One of the Red Bulls got off. I think they've just made a mistake, but Red Bull having an absolute disaster here then. Second, of course, in the championship. And it looks like they're not going to be scoring any points in the sprint. I might have a very, very long Grand Prix ahead of them. Oh, excuse me. Stay in P2 or you have to send me feet pics. Love your videos. Keep entertaining me, man. Hey, thank you very much, M. John. I appreciate it. Oh, this has been a good lap so far. Is this going to be another fastest lap? A gap to Ocon down to 1.5 seconds. We are flying at the moment. 15.5. Ocon, we're coming for you. To quote Danny Rick. Ginger adjacent, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. What top you wearing? Looks nice. It's one I got from Veloce. Alexis, thank you very much for the follow as well. What's the AI? 104 AI. To quote Danny Rick, Ginger adjacent, thank you for the follow. I'm sure he said that in a Grand Prix at some point. Hey, Max as well, thank you for the follow. What's with that face? What do you mean? That's just my face, mate. It's that beard without a beard, exactly. I'm a fraud. I didn't actually shave most of last week. And my mum was like, oh, it suits you. And I was like, well, that's definitely me shaving then, isn't it? Where's the OnlyFans? We're over halfway there. Exclamation mark OnlyFans. There you go. We're 90 AI on our round wheel. That's fair play. I mean, run whatever AI you like. It's a thing, innit? Just, I always think, like, run the AI that gives you a good challenge. Whether that's 110, whether that's 15. Just use what you like. LS, thank you for the follow. Oh. Whoa, got a little bit of lag there. Absolute fraudness calling 4K. Says Matt chilling on max AI. Well, I'm not on max AI, I'm only on 104, but you got to remember as well, like, you know, we say all this, AlphaTauri going slowly. it is kind of my job to be able to play this game. I mean, technically my job is to try and make it entertaining, I suppose. But it wouldn't be very entertaining, of course, if I was quite, like, no one would, I mean, apart from Australia, of course, I was bad there. But no one would really watch these races at all if I was, like, that bad, would I? Lag for a 3090 out. I'm not even on my 3090, I'm on an Xbox. Oh, we're so close to the DRS on Esteban Ocon. Crossing over half distance. Yeah, but they executed justice, mate. If you have good races on 53, then it's a game. Just enjoy it, people. Come on, stop worrying. It's one of the things I don't like about sim races. Is that, like, oh, well, I use 102 AI and you only use 101. Who cares? Just, like, race whatever AI you like and have fun with it. Bob, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Shouldn't feel bad about flashback. Oh no, exactly. I mean, it's why I leave flashbacks on this game, is when the AI inevitably do something ridiculous. I mean, like whoa, hello. Like on lap 1. I'm doing well, thanks, Bob. Hopefully you are as well, mate. Yeah. I mean, it's even the thing as well on F122. Like, some tracks the AI are way better than others. Oh, come on. Like when autopilot on the Baku pits is stupid. Yeah, it's little things like that. Like, this whole thing of, oh, you should only run 110 AI with no flashbacks, with cockpit cam and no HUD. No! I don't want to do that. Actually, I'm tempted to do like a full immersion series on F123 with VR. Oh, yellows. Mick Schumacher. No, it's Lawson. No, it is Mick Schumacher that's bottled it. So Schumacher from a potential podium here in the sprint race to looking like he's, well, he's still in the points, but that is devastating for not so young Mick. It's really easy to drive without anti-lock brakes. I don't know, I guess I just... Again, it's all just practice. I've played this game... I mean, we're on episode 120 odd of this series. I did 40 episodes of our House Road to Glory as well. I've done league racing, I've done so much stuff on this game. Like... I've done so much, like... Just takes time. Right, oh, we're in the DRS of Ocon this time round. Come on. Come on! Not saying necessarily we'll get him, but this is going to be some easy free time from the Frenchman. The soft tyre gamble is working out so far. I mean, look at the gap we've got. 6 seconds over Leclerc. 10 seconds over Liam Lawson.
0.7 seconds.
Ocon there over that curbing. That's F1 2020 videos, you lock up a lot. That's because the the braking model has changed drastically since then. Because obviously all the real F1 drivers are going, well, this ain't realistic. Oh, someone's subbed over on YouTube. I mean, I still lock up now sometimes, but yeah, F1 2020 was a bad game for locking up. I don't find the AI broken on Silverstone anymore. They're definitely still OP at Hungary and Bahrain, but Silverstone, they're balanced now. That is my goat. I really shouldn't be, but I appreciate it. I mean, yeah, if you're on controller, I don't blame you for running ABS or traction control on this game. Right, come on then. Let's even get a run on Esteban Ocon. Almost at 2/3 distance here. I tell you what, this gamble has paid off up to now, but we've still got 7 more laps to go. Here from Imola to the outside of the Frenchman. And McLaren, their first potential shot of victory this year. Ocon's not going to give up on it. Give me some room, thank you. We'll ricochet over the curbing. And unlike Verstappen and Hamilton in 2021, we'll both make it through cleanly there. Into the lead we go in the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Now we've got to hold on to it, as I'm sure the tyres are going to start to fade. From cockpit cam, I find it so much better for racing and understand how close I am to other cars. I would like to run like I said, I want to do a series on F123 in cockpit cam. I'm tempted to do it in VR. Is kind of like the plan. But I haven't quite decided just yet. I might be what I do with like F2 or something. Physical Magic, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. So I appreciate all the new follows so far. Matt Verstappen with his time management. Isn't Matt Perez even better in time management? Oh, we've even got the gap out over Ocon as well. My pedals were sentient. I mean, it was like my old pedals on this game were awful. Matt, yeah, to be fair, Max there. I mean, Mercedes even now are still waiting for those tyres to go off. By the power of the ancient spinal. I might spin by the end of this still, we don't know.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Yeah, get an engine failure. Wouldn't surprise me. Ugh. I wonder if there's reduced odds of an engine failure in 100% races. I'm sure I'm going to say that now. That'll be the jinx. What number will you play on F1 20? In F1, 2 or 21. So this game is 21. But for F1 23, I haven't decided yet. We might have to go 42. Because Nick de Vries hasn't been dropped. Aston Martin will finish second in the Constructors this year. Will completely depend on what the Merc B-Spec car's like, I think. First row Dan, welcome on in, mate. Hope you're having a good one. Nice to see you back after Sunday, well, Saturday and Sunday's action. I have to use 69 on F1 23. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if Merc mess up the B-Spec car badly and it's even slower, then they are in real trouble. I didn't even get a welcome back. I'm sorry, Bradson. Welcome back, Bradson. To be fair, I didn't know whether you'd actually ever tuned off. You know, perhaps you just stayed up since Sunday still. Exactly, I mean, that's the thing. The Merc might not be any quicker, but as long as they know what developments they can do with it to make it quicker, that might just be the case. Yeah, I think having a sim rig in a uni accommodation is probably brave. I've been tabbed. Whoa! Don't do a Lewis Hamilton. Ferrari's just a walking skill issue. I mean, Ferrari... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it anymore. I mean, the fact that I've seen Ferrari win a world championship and never achieved it again. Goodbye those 3,000 points earned in qualifying, I'm sorry. I mean, I even spoke down the chances of me... I mean, it could still go wrong by the end of this. I mean, I could get an engine failure, I could bin it. Who knows? Right, 4 laps to go, though. Unless we do have any engine problems. Esteban Ocon hasn't got anything to go up against me. I mean, tyres are fine. Look at that for tyre wear. You love to see it. Why do you use the default camera settings? I mean, the camera shake. You did that on the wrong part of the circuit, Bradson. If the RPMs had been high, that would have been well done. But it was just because the RPM was down that suddenly cut in. But it did give me the shock of my life. So you haven't been alive to see Ferrari win a world championship. Brother, how young are you? Toss have been dead, so I put P2 or P3. I mean, they might still die, but probably not. Oh, Saning's been robbed because Mark spoke at the same time. People are waiting to get their 5,000 points. Mark's just screwed them. I need to add more of those ready for F1 23. So yeah, Kimi Räikkönen. I remember they won the world. They won the constructors in 08. Ooh, Clarify, I did see a Ferrari win, I just forgot. How young were you when Ferrari won, or when Ferrari last won? So I mean, I was born into the Ferrari dominance. Perhaps I was what they needed to become a dominant team. When is Matt's birthday? 21st of Feb. That's where the 212 comes from in my name. Is IRL Imola cancelled this year? We don't know yet. I hope not. Oh yeah, Jeff was my best mate on F1 22. Absolutely. Oh, on F1 2021 even, sorry. Jeff and I go way back. Favourite thing to watch on TV? Probably. I mean, I don't watch much TV. Like, genuinely, most of what I probably watch on TV is actually Formula 1. I mean, we had a rant about How I Met Your Mother a couple of weeks ago, but... Here we go then. Final lap here from Imola Sprint. It was a bit of a gamble to jump on the softs, but I tell you what, it has absolutely worked out for us today. Less than 50% wear. We've got a 2-second lead over Esteban Ocon, and I've just been trying to keep it clean and tidy. Gap to Charles Leclerc has started to come down a little bit towards the end, but sprint race weekend, this is exactly the perfect start we needed. From 5th on the grid, we survived the carnage that was the first couple of corners. Even now, I don't really know how we did it. But yeah, as we round our way through Tosa, tyres definitely are now starting to fall off towards the end of this race, but it is absolutely too little too late for the AI here as we round up through the top. Ocon and McLaren, they definitely seem to be better threats this weekend though. So definitely ones to watch out for once again in the My Team universe. But as we head around, of course, Imola, such an iconic and historic circuit. Through chicane, make sure again this is one of the last big challenges of the lap for me. Just nice and easy. We don't need to take any risk now. 21 lap sprint race. We're a quarter of the way through the racing laps then this weekend. 21 laps we've done, and now we've got to try and do 63. Round in the final corner. It's going to be the sprint race victory here at Imola. 8 points on the board to start the weekend. Thank you very, very much. Oh, there we go.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
2-1-2, boy. Get those points paid out. Oh, sweaty though. We're going to need a couple of minutes before I jump into the main one. Happy birthday, Moon Raider. change that cringy radio message. Hey, you gotta leave those in. We're now level
And after
20
this
as well.
round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Charles Leclerc, currently leading the championship standings, extends his lead even further with this result. It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, that wraps up the sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Well, there we go then. It is sprint race victory here at Imola to kickstart the weekend then. 1.9 seconds clear of Esteban Ocon, 4.6 ahead of Charles Leclerc. We only take 2 points out of our teammate, but that is 2 points closer rather than 2 points further away. Felipe Drugovich unlucky after his P3 in qualifying there, but he did, you know, P4, 5 points for Haas is not bad going, and Liam Lawson from 8th on the grid up to 5th there. I think Lando Norris as well deserves a bit of a shout out from 10th up to 6th. Schumacher does still score a couple of points ahead of Zhou Guan Yu, and Gasly unable to make any progress from 9th place on the grid. Jay and Aruvula 1 lap down. I must have completely missed that, to be honest. I don't remember lapping him. And of course, Teo Porcher, our only driver not to make it to the flag. Red Bull's starting at the back, ready for the main event, so we've got a big opportunity to outscore them by a lot of points. Let's get into it, though. 63 more laps of Imola. Who voted all in on a wall? I did have a look, see who won then. 400 points on a P1. Brave. Brave, brave, brave. Right, like I said, I'm going to take a few minutes, though, before we jump into that. Why didn't you give a chance for Latifi to win a race? I don't need to give Latifi a chance. He will win one. $4,930 on P1. How many did you win from that? Well, with all 8K, you better win. Everyone's betting on me to win now. You know I'll get an engine failure, don't you? Yeah, find a safe way to pull over the tractor. 11.5k. A points coming in, chat. Absolutely wild. I am quickly, though, going to go grab myself another drink before we get into this as well. I'm looking forward to this, though. You know what? I really, really am. Perhaps I'll even give you the loading screen again, like I did at Albert Park, and then get really confused when the grid order's all changed. I'll be back in a second. Have I got any good messages? No. Remember, rain towards the end of this.
Hello there and welcome back to Imola, home circuit of the Scuderia Ferrari. We expect to see a lot of local supporters wearing red today, and they've all turned out for what we're expecting will be a sensational event here at the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. 3.1 miles of track at Imola featuring 19 turns, 9 to the right and 10 to the left. Remember that Imola differs from most other Formula One tracks as it's taken anti-clockwise. Let's hope nobody forgets that today. The exit from turn 18 will probably be the setup for many of today's overtakes, leading as it does into the longest straight on the circuit and its only DRS zone. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Mr. Monaco lines up on pole position, with Esteban Ocon alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Drugovich, Liam Lawson, and Norris, Mick Schumacher, Joe, Gasly, and Robert Schwartzman.
Can't place a hedge bet.
Richard Verschoor, Nicholas Latifi, and Bottas, Perez, Fittipaldi.
Looks like there are some penalties. Oscar Piastri. Only big gloves.
Daruvula, Yuri Vips. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty.
Is Jarno Otmir in my wardrobe? I do hope not.
Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
What are the predictions looking like?
And with me as usual is Anthony Davidson.
92% of you on P1. You brave, brave people.
The threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position.
Everyone reckons everyone's basically gone win or bust.
Ooh,
pardon me.
Move forward from there.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the
It's a
pack.
fair bet, Dan.
I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
This race should be legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Legendary. Right, here we are then. We won the sprint race yesterday. Now we've got to try and do it all again today in the main one. And to be honest, looking at the weather, I am going to try and do something a little bit brave. What we're going to do, the thought process here is start on the medium compound tyres. If the rain then arrives early, we can go straight onto inters. If it doesn't, we've got more grip on the softs ready for that wet period there. 81 minutes worth of racing. How much longer than that do we reckon it will take here tonight? Volvo 242 Turbo. Thank you very much for the follow. That is a throwback of a car.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles.
Everyone else is on softs. That might be brave by me. Van Jacker, thank you for the follow as well. Sorry, I probably butchered your name. ASMR, get in, yeah. Here we are then, ready for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Imola, a 2.6 mile circuit, 63 laps ahead of the drivers tonight. Yeah, I'm going to have to try. I mean, I will lose places off the start. It's just a case of how many. Yeah, track will be completely flooded come the weekend, and it will still be intermediate conditions. The wet tyres just don't work. Channeling my inner Clarkson. Yeah, I'll go off the start-finish line. Power! Hey, Van Jacker, thank you very much, mate. One of the few who got it correctly. That never happens. I don't get people's names correct on here. I have a lovely guy who comes into a lot of our streams called G-String. What did I call him this week? G-String. Please go power, Matt. Speed and power. Power! Pronounce my name better than Alex Gillen can. No, that's not too surprising, is it? What's my name? Luke West. I'm sorry, did I deafen everyone then? Right. Yeah, there was a very good chance I was going to put it in the wall there. Oh. Oh, that's not gone as well as the one in the sprint race did, but we'll take it. Charles Leclerc, you idiot! You reversed into the sports car! Oh, it's a pretty decent lineup. We'll take it. Yeah, I do need a lot more smoking before I can do that. Here we go, though. Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. All of the AI on softs. I'm starting this one on the mediums. Fingers crossed we can keep it clean and tidy at the start. 63 laps. This is about to get crazy. Try and get a good start. 5 red lights. Lights out. And away we go. Just trying to avoid the wheel spin as best as possible there. But as we head down towards cell 1, 2, 3 and 4 are all going to go past us. We've got both Alpines and a McLaren trying to have a look. We got Lawson again trying to go aggressive down at turn 1 there. And Drogovic once more with Charles Leclerc. So Esteban Ocon, just like Sprint Race Saturday, is going to take the lead once again there and try and do a bit better than he managed to. But I knew we were going to always lose places off that start. You know, to be honest, I'm not too worried. We'll immediately try and come back at Lando Norris. Then as we head out of Tosa, are we going to be able to try and get a run up the hill? Of course, Ferrari still will have a lot of grip early on this afternoon. Again, we'll try and throw him off the line, though. Will we see an opening on the exit? No, we won't. Got to be very, very careful. It is a long race ahead of us here. So we have just got to try and manage things early on this afternoon. As over the bumps we go. Down and up through Aqua Minerale. I'll be close enough to Lando Norris to go for a send. Ooh, no, not quite. You know, that did get a little bit scary for a moment. I thought, are we going to lose the front wing? Immediately after saying that, we got to, you know, it's a long old race. But Zhou Guanyu, Mick Schumacher then just behind me. The old F2. Well, yeah, they were F2 rivals, weren't they? Kind of, not really. But anyway, We've survived lap 1 once again. Only 62 more to go. What have I done to myself tonight? I almost did kill Lando, to be fair. Yeah, Lando was going to end up in a wall. Probably. I mean, he put himself in the gravel on Friday qualifying. Zhou Guan Yu, where's that run come from? Oh, come on. Don't lose the pace. Don't really want to lose sight of the cars in front. That might be critical today, is managing these mediums early on. I don't think you can get the Audi livery anymore, I'm afraid. I don't think. I don't know. I just don't think you can. Why is the 10 blue emoji next to your name? Because you bet on me coming last. Or not even coming last, not finishing. Matt, what happened? I just came back. Well, we won the sprint. Yeah, it was in the podium pass, so I don't think you can get it anymore. Won the sprint. I mean, we're starting on the medium tyres, so the AI got a bit of an advantage, but, you know, we keep going. Esteban Ocon, 17.5. We set 17.8. That's all right. But yeah, ERS management as well, I think, is going to be quite difficult today. So just got to keep it clean and tidy. Whoa. Poor etiquette on Matt's part. Yeah, what can I say? Born to finish first. No one ever remembers who finishes second. Sure that I've probably lost like a good 40-50 viewers saying that. Overtake Norris. Oh, why didn't I think of that, Moon Raider? Oh, new fastest lap of the day. 100th of a second quicker than Charles Leclerc, who's now already trying to apply pressure to Esteban Ocon down the inside of turn 1. We'll go Charles Leclerc there as Lando Norris locks up, and that'll be a nice easy one for us. So both of the 2 and 2 motorsport cars, they're making a place at turn 1. Charles Leclerc definitely had to work for his more than I did, though. Next up, though, Felipe Drugovich. Are we going to ruin a potential early Haas podium? Fair play, Moon Raider, you did. If you can say that about Drugovich as well, mate, and he does the same, then you might well be a wizard. Yeah, Lando, I mean, he's a nice guy, isn't he, Lando Norris? Just kind of saw me behind him, was like, oh, you want P4? Have it, mate, it's yours. I don't care. I mean, he's been at Ferrari now for 3 seasons. It's got to be about the time it happens, isn't it? Collab with Lando and Quadrant when? I know the guy that used to edit all their videos.
Nick's just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Not bottling the race like Oz, are we? Not yet. But it did take me a good 9 laps or so to bottle it there. Give it time. Fighting the air on the mediums makes me wonder what awful AI strategists are going to do. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Whoa. Yeah, the Ferrari 5-year cycle is a well-documented phenomenon. Yeah, who will praise Charles? Despite the fact he's under contract. I mean, he could still leave. Don't know where he'd go yet, but could happen. Have a lap Malaga. Tommy, where? They wouldn't be the first people I'd want to collab with, I'll be completely honest. I am collabing with Cristiano Ronaldo soon, though. We're going to have a competition. Who's the second best footballer of all time? 2-1, Sue! Collab with Johnny Sins. Mustafa, bro. You know, we stoop down levels and then Mustafa just drags it through the basement every single time. Out of Messi, out of Messi, out of Messi, out of Messi. Goal! Golazo! Oh, Drogovic, again, just like in the sprint race, made a bit of a mistake this time around. He's wise to us, though. He's going to try and sit defensive as we head up through the chicane. Can we try and get a run off the exit, though? Yes, we can. What is that? AI traction on F122? Who would have thought we would have seen the day? Side by side then, down towards the final couple of turns. Surely we'll pick this one up. Yes, we will. And through we go then, back into the podium places. I'll be careful on the power out of that final corner, but so far, we're making good progress again. Said he wants to do NASCAR again. Oh yeah, he did a seat swap with Tony Stewart, didn't he, years ago? Oh, that was... Oh, come on! You can't just turn in on me, Drogovic. I mean, you've saved me there. You can't just do that. Do you get F123 for free, or do you get a limited access code? I don't know yet. Dark aspect, to be completely honest with you.
Gap to the car ahead is 2.2 seconds.
Dorsey, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome on in. We are getting very, very close, chat, to 2,750 followers. So if you're not already following, I would greatly appreciate it. Exactly, yeah. Will Charles be a good boy and get out of the way? That's the question we've all got to ask ourselves, as that is not the line. Down through Piratella. Collab with Mbappe. I can never say his name. Kylian Mbappe. Set to 55k, and every day I'd watch your videos just up to be hundreds higher. Yeah, we've done pretty well this game, to be fair. I think we started F122 at like 45,000, I want to say. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. It might have been slightly more. But yeah, it's been a mental year of growth. Hopefully we can smash it even more on F123. I mean, maybe 150k is possible by the end of the year. On YouTube, that is. Now, I sort of look at it and think, you know, 150k on YouTube, 200k on TikTok. Would love to try and get up to sort of like 10,000 followers here on Twitch as well. Smart multi-platforming strat, exactly. I'm getting closer and closer to 10k on Instagram. What would be your dream car? Oh, it changes. It changes every week. I mean, I was literally looking earlier on at McLaren SLRs. They're only 300 grand still. I can't work out if that's a bargain or not. I should do a collab with Harry Kane and teach him how to speak English. Have you heard my accent? I don't think I should be teaching anyone English. Is Ring That Thing going to return? Maybe towards the end of the year. I just don't have enough time for it at the moment. We've got so many other videos that need doing. And I overtook 9 champions in one straight. Yeah, it was a good one. That was recent. Old school Lotus Esprit. They're really cheap, aren't they, still? Oh, it's really cheap, of course, in the grand scheme of things. What is your dream car to realistically own? I mean, I've kind of already now got, like, the dream car I wanted. BMW M140i, which I'm hopefully going to make some videos on at some point. I've kind of got, like, different cars that I sort of, like, want to be able to attain by different ages. So I've always sort of said, I think, next kind of dream car for me, before I'm 30, would probably be like a Nissan GTR or an Audi R8. Something like that. You know, sort of cheaper supercar kind of territory. But of course, I could end up nowhere near that. I could be, you know, potentially quite far in front of that. I just don't know. Realistically, collab with George Russell and teach him how to leave the space. All the time you had to leave at the space. Yeah, there are definitely, I mean, I think people look for patterns as well when it comes to engine failures. But, yeah, you just don't know. Yeah, tell your insurance company you race sim rigs. Watch my premiums just go through the floor. I mean, my insurance is pretty good nowadays. The only fans will definitely get any car, exactly, yeah. I'll have a Bugatti within a year with the OnlyFans. My dream car is a Barracuda 440. Oh, bit of a throwback, that. I'm a fan, though. I feel like someone is going to open his door at any moment. Probably not. I mean, I think it's only my mum at home. I think she's unlikely to. Matt, do chat donations where it does a TTS on screen? I need to set text to speak up, definitely. Personal IG is really good. Really like the photo of you with your dog. Hey, thank you very much, mate. Here we go, though. Getting a run on Esteban Ocon as we start lap 11. Kind of just been slowly closing up to the McLaren driver. And around the outside we'll go then. As we get back down towards Turn 1. It's been a few laps in the making. But back into P2 then of this Grand Prix. We're kind of just enjoying ourselves at the moment. Charles Leclerc, 2 seconds up the road now. Let's get him. M3 GTR, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery. Face as well, thank you for the follow. Oh, no! No! No, 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 no! No! Get out of reverse. Oh, I got time. Ah! We've been doing so well this weekend. It was always going to happen. Have I cooked the rears? Lawson's even going to get me as well. Oh, dearie me. Just keep the temps down. No, no. Don't start doing an Albert Park again. Schwartzman, what are you doing? You had the whole other side of the circuit to go for it, and Robert Schwartzman decides, no, I'm going to try and get to the outside of you. That's late. Right, come on. Gather it back up. And put us on the back foot. But we are down. Absolutely not out here. I'm going to try and defend on the run back down towards Turn 1 then. Oh, look at this. It's just a wall of Formula 1 cars behind me. Schwartzman's got so much top-end speed. As we head back down towards that first corner. It's going to... Whoa! Who's that going... Oh, of course it's one of the Haas cars. Dan Ticktum tried it on as well. And that has been an absolute disaster. Like I said, long race though. We can recover this. But Bottle Job 212 is back in fighting form. Damn and blast. Yeah, gotta be careful of the rears. Have you seen him at Mercury Spearmint? Yeah, that thing's mental. Absolutely mental. I saw something as well about the new Audi RS6. I like those. They are another one that is... They're on my list for before 30. By the way, you definitely use flashbacks to edit out my normal videos. I really don't. I really, honestly don't. Curse and tarnation. Right, come on then. No. Whoa. I was wanted to try and get a run on Schwartzman again then. Back down towards Turn 1, but we're going to be a long way back once more then. Luckily, we've got the DRS so we can defend on the cars behind, but I want to start moving forward once more. Schwartzman is first. Love Avanti or Vanquish one day. They are good. This is the problem, where like people ask me what dream car I want, and then other people start saying theirs. Like, oh, I want one of those as well. There's so many cars. Yeah, we've got to keep the composure. I think Formula 3 could potentially come to F1 games in the future, but it would only be limited to a few tracks. Because, of course, there's a lot of tracks where they don't physically have the space to put, 30 grid slots in. Nan Roller, thank you for the follow. R8 TikTok must be paying well. God, mate, TikTok don't pay anything. I could get more money doing a paper round than I can through TikTok. No word of a lie. Robert Schwartzman, though, out of the final corner. Let's try and get a run on him this time around then. 50 laps to go here from Imola. 18 seconds we lost to Charles Leclerc through that. But we will be back up ahead of the Alpha Tauri. Next up, Liam Lawson. Yeah, TikTok, genuinely. So, like, YouTube, and this isn't my personal numbers when it comes to YouTube. YouTube now, on average, is like £4 or £5 per 1,000 views. TikTok is 2 pence for 1,000 views, and that's on a good day. It's like you're talking, if you get like 1 million views on TikTok, it's like 20 quid. Which, of course, I've had a couple of videos that have done that, but, you know, if you get like a video with like 10,000 views, it's like 20p. But again, TikTok isn't designed as a monetization platform. TikTok is designed as an exposure platform. That's why I post on it. Anyway, Liam Lawson then. Come on, let's get him. At the final corner, we're still running very, very low on battery to the outside of the Alpine. Big old squeeze by Lawson, but as we head back down towards someone, look how fast that Alpine is there. Still keeping the nose up the inside, give him room, he comes out towards me. But like I gave him the space, and we'll be through. 10 seconds up to Lando Norris at the road. We probably won't catch up to him until after the AI pit, but I am intrigued to see how far they go. What is kick platform like? Never used it. Never used it. I know obviously they give creators like a big portion of the earnings, don't they? Or a much bigger portion than Twitch, but of course there's so many less people on Kick, I'm guessing. Oh, okay. Literally, as I was talking about, I wonder how long the AI will go. Charles Leclerc immediately into the pit lane then. So, I mean, depending on when that rain does arrive, which I will check, you know, we're certainly down, but far from out in this Grand Prix. So, no rain for the foreseeable. But we are running on lap 16 of 63, 1/4 distance. Aston Martin DB5, yes or no? Absolutely yes. Absolutely. I mean, let's be fair. What self-respecting gentleman doesn't want to live out his James Bond fantasies? Yellow flags. Someone's got issues. Oh, don't say it's Charles. Charles Leclerc might be out. Yes, he is. Charles Leclerc out of the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, and suddenly we have been given a lifeline here. Of course, we had the DNF last weekend at Albert Park, but questions will be raised about Audi 212 Motorsports reliability. Charles Leclerc, first DNF here in the feature race. That is a big twist that I was not expecting. He definitely boxed for wet tyres, didn't he? Trying to make that early call. Can't believe that. Charles had a mechanical failure before I did. I don't think that one's legit. I don't think that one's legit. There we go. Ocon and Norris as well, both into the pit lane at the end of 16. So really now, this is where the race has got to come across for us. Into the lead we will go for the first time in this race since the grid. But yeah, now we've really got to try and play the long game. Zhou Yu. Now over to P2 ahead of his teammate there. Bottas as well. On the back of the field. I'm surprised Red Bull didn't try and go long on the first stint. I missed the old wire across your rig. I will never get how I had so many people hating on that. But, yeah. 20 quid's worth of adapters and cables later. The old wire is gone. Do you live with your parents? Yes, I do. Have you seen house prices in the UK? I mean, I do want to move out at some point in the near future, but I'm not. I mean, I get on well with my parents. I think that's the thing. So it's not like I'm desperate to be out by next week. It's actually weird because they've worked away a lot over the last few years. I basically have kind of lived by myself throughout a lot of that. But they're both retiring, so they're going to be at home. 2 into esports house. It'll happen. Absolutely, it'll happen. Sim rigs everywhere. Housing in the UK is criminal. Exactly, Super Strudel. I was about to ask how you can afford an M140AI in the UK, but living with your parents explains it. Exactly! It was either buy a fun car or have a bit more money towards a future house deposit. Oh! Rain? 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. That is interesting. So this strategy will have really worked out for me then if I can get out and stay out until that wet period. Did you do uni? No, I did not. It's a nice basement. Yeah, so rain that was meant to be coming down in like the final third of this Grand Prix is going to be here before half distance. What were people saying about the wire? People hated the wire. Like, that cable is so annoying. Like, get out of shot. This is the thing, like, moving out for most people at my age isn't possible. Not only is it very, very difficult for anyone to get a deposit, but of course now you've got a lot of people that say, oh, well, you shouldn't have like a Netflix subscription. Why in the world should the only way you can afford to move out of your parents' house is if you have nothing you can enjoy? And I mean nothing. Like, it just... I get, like, that, you know, our generation... I mean, I sound so old by saying this. Like, our generation can be more impulsive on purchases and things like that, but surely there's got to be a line where it's like, the only way you can ever move out is if you just do nothing entertaining. Like, that's not really life then, is it? Jaren, thank you for the follow. And yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. You plan on doing VR? I do. Soap today. I'm 23, Jam Jam. Let's save your money and pay your mortgage on to someone else, especially if it's a situation you can live in. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, my parents have always sort of said, you know, it's very much a case of live here as long as you need. You know, hopefully that means, of course, in the future, you can buy your own house rather than renting. And that's the plan for me. I mean, ideally, I've sort of, you know, set myself, obviously, I mean, it was hopefully going to be a little bit earlier, but car. But now, you know, I think sensibly 2 to 3 years, of course, depending on everything that goes on. Do I set up a donation goal on Twitch, do I, for just, like, house? Is that what the next goal's got to be? To say panda or love? I have to pay to live in your parents' house. I do pay my parents rent, but I will quite happily admit it's not much. It's far less rent than I would pay living somewhere else. Yeah, 1.5 million is a nice round figure. Exactly! We'll set that as the dono goal. That'd be such a great clickbaity YouTube title in the future, wouldn't it? Twitch donated to buy me a house. for my first race on iRacing. Hey, congratulations, mate. What colours was it in? Rookies or... Forget Mazepin, it's Mataspin. Yeah. I've literally gone from being called Matt Verstappen tonight to Mataspin. It really does come at you quick on the 212 channel. Just ask Mr. Beast, he'll sort me out. Yeah, I'm sure he would. Just go, Jimmy. 200k dono, please. Cough up, come on. Exactly. There's so many parents. I totally get, obviously, why a lot of parents do want their kids out at 18. But yeah, I mean, I've got a good, healthy relationship with both my parents. It's entertainment. You pay for it. It's simple. Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's one of those things, of course, that I know we've referenced this before already a couple of times here, but it's like you don't. Like, never be one of those people that say, like, I've been streaming for 10 minutes and no one has donated. Like, if you can't afford to donate, why are you here watching? Like, you should go get a job. Like, if people want to donate, very much appreciate it. And, you know, obviously, I set up the donation targets, of course, so people that do want to donate know what it's going to be going towards. Is it required? Absolutely not. Especially as I'm still such a noob on Twitch. It was like Egwin a couple of weeks ago, dropping like a $250 dono out of nowhere. Like, bro is wild. And like I said, I do genuinely appreciate it because, of course, new microphone. But on the other hand, of course, for a lot of people, you know, I totally get why people also feel, some people feel happy to do it, other people don't. It's their choice. Can't really force people to give you money. It's kind of not really how the world works. But, of course, on the other hand, you know, if you do enjoy the content and you do think it is worthy, then I do genuinely very much appreciate it. Because, of course, it does help out. Might have to empty the wallet. Nothing else to do on iRacing. Yeah, that will wipe out. You just get a second mortgage if you want to try and get on iRacing more. Translation, give me your cash. Yeah, 10 minutes from now. Just there going, I've been streaming for this long. I love all your content, so keep it up. Hey, thank you very much, Jack. I appreciate it, mate. Bazooka, thank you for the Twitch Prime as well. 98 to go. Put in applications for multiple jobs. Hey, man, it does take time. It does take time. Do you get money with sub from Prime? I think so. Again, I don't really know on Twitch. I think you do. What's that sub picture? Don't you love the sub picture?
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Right, rain's still 10 to 15 minutes away then. Whoa, Formula 1 with a party of 366. Thank you very much. Welcome on in. I'm sure I'm nowhere near as good as the drivers that have been racing earlier on tonight, but I appreciate it. We're doing 100% Imola race. Let me know just how many seconds a lap slower I am than the proper drivers, but thank you. Skilo as well for the follow, I appreciate it. It's raid time, chat. Now watch me bottle it under the pressure. F1 in the chat. Pick new guys. The pressure. Oh, I'll say I'm already cracking under the pressure slightly. Oh, don't give me an engine failure now. Don't give me an engine failure. I think if the F1 drivers were watching this, then clearly, you know, I'll be getting a call up for someone to do some content with them at Monaco in a couple of weeks. Whoa. Retire the tractor. No, the tractor lives on. Perhaps that's what I'll call our first car on F1 23, Tractor 212. Hey, thank you very much, Formula 1. I appreciate it. Kieran as well, thank you for the follow. Matt 212X Nico Rosberg. That would be a collab and a half. Formula 1 as well has followed. Someone screenshot that, please. Absolute scenes. Beep, beep, beep. With the tier 1 sub as well. I appreciate it. We got followed by Formula 1 chat. We've done it. Right, we've got 10-second lead over Ocon.
And the gap behind us is 9.9 seconds.
97 to go. Matt, don't become a sellout. How the hell are you still lapping Imola with all these alerts? I'm trying to concentrate as best as possible. I mean, let's be fair, I normally am just talking as well, so it's not actually much different in that regard. But I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you for all the new follows. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs as well. Mick Schumacher up in P3. Yeah, he's doing all right. He's got the jump on Drugovic. Whoa, Beep Beep as well, gifting a tier 1 sub to Grim Leaper. Oh, our gap to Ocon's now under 10 seconds. And Lemon Wolf as well, thank you for the follow, as I'm now too busy reading the notifications. 96 to go. Ace, welcome on in. Oh, I bottle in that corner every single time I go through, apparently. That is an appropriate face for Formula 1 following. Exactly. That's why I set it up. I was like, if Formula 1 ever follow, they need that. How many track limits warnings have you had yet? None so far. Harry as well, thank you for the follow. A hype train is close. Are we getting close to a hype train, are we? Choo choo. We're almost halfway. When is the Discord server coming? Exclamation mark Discord. Get yourself in. Say it's still in beta at the moment. We're making the final adjustments, but we are going to be going public with it very, very soon.
Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 10.2 seconds.
F1 definitely followed. Saw that picture. Was like, no, thank you. Fiazla, thank you for the follow. Rain incoming. Yep, we're meant to have rain. Don't know when yet.
5 minutes until rainfall expected.
5 minutes until the rain.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
We're just trying to keep Ocon at bay at the moment. No. No way is Matt going to scam this. I mean, it was a brave strategy. It was a brave strategy, but we're going for it. Wet 2-1-2. Snow is 5 minutes away. Hey, thank you for joining the Discord. I appreciate it. How did Nerb24 grow over the weekend? Well, so we started P6, we did 24 hours of racing, and we finished P7. But no, we had good fun. It was a fun time. It was a fun stream as well. Bradson was very, very tired. Sorry, I did just see someone's followed as well. Just got to get back onto a straight bit. I barely even tried. Thank you for the follow. I had one issue with our driver signing up the wrong car, so we had to quit the same split. Start the final time slot. Oh, how did you get on? No one important. Thank you for the follow. You're important in my heart because you're following now.
It looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes to the rain.
Bradson did watch the entire stream. The entire 24 hours. We're going to box when the rain starts falling, or when we need to when the rain's falling. I mean, we don't know how heavy it's going to be either is the problem. But yeah. We're leading on our second try for 7 hours. About 8 hours. Yeah, I mean, we were up to P2 by about that time. And then just had a few incidents during the night, sadly. But I mean, it's nerve. You just got to get to the end.
Now everything's looking good.
Hey, Jack, don't worry, man. It's not a requirement. Yeah, and everyone's in different financial situations. You don't got to worry. Only followers are important for that now. Yeah, if you're not following already, gonna get it on the followers chat only. Gillamy, thank you very much for the follow. Sell a kidney, you've got 2. Bad Twitch advice. And George as well, thank you for the follow. And Flange as well, with a tier 1 sub for 6 months in advance. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, mate. 105. Yeah, all Twitch advice is bad advice. Is it like going on Reddit, is it? Whoa. 95 to go. Mainstream famous now. Just going to forget about what we had. Mustafa, what we had has scarred me for life. Don't you worry. Yeah, thank you very much, Flange, mate. I appreciate it. And a sub to Jack Taylor as well. Jackals as well, thank you for the follow. Axel, welcome on in, mate. I'm doing good, thanks. Hope you are as well. 94 until the OnlyFans. Things I never thought I'd say. What has happened to Sergio Perez this afternoon? At half distance, Red Bull, second fastest car and second in the championship at the moment. And this is basically like Verstappen versus Lewis last year in Imola. We are about to lap one of our big rivals. AI are pitting again. Schumacher and Drogovic in. I mean, the rain's not meant to arrive for about another 5 minutes or so. What are the AI doing? I've just noticed as well they've done double softs again. What is going on here? I think this is the first time of our blue flags this season for another car. Ah! Perez! Oh, I was too busy reading chat. I almost went straight to the back of him. Thank you very much. We're through. And now we've got a car between myself and Ocon. As Norris seems to be one of the only other drivers that went mediums. Have Ferrari potentially made a good strategy call for a change? Seems unlikely, but you never know. Matt really needs to set up the hot tub soon. It's coming. GG for the win. I can still bottle it, mate. I wouldn't worry. Would you have used the flashback if you launched into Perez then? Potentially, but probably not. Ferrari never made good strats. I mean, how many cars are going a lap down here? That's what happens when you two-stop and I haven't pit yet. I mean, I don't know what the AI are doing, but we're absolutely going to take the advantage we can get. They've got traction control. I've got a brain. Arab's gifted me with his Ferrari, has he? We're back. Getting old chat. Hellas as well, thank you for the follow. Let it rain, let it pour. It will be raining soon, I'm guessing. Do you think F1 will race this weekend? I hope to. Say, I hope they will. Have a nice one. I'm going to watch the video instead. Hey, no worries, mate. Have a good evening. Hope you enjoy. Master ZL as well, thank you for the follow. Everybody's 5-way title fights every single season. You know, every race comes down to the wire. Just like real Formula 1. Do you have a girlfriend, Matt? Not at the moment. We're getting into the paparazzi now, are we? Oh, back. Oh, look, there's a big straight here. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Esteban Ocon into the pit lane as well. 30 laps to go. And now Lando Norris probably going to be into P2, but we have got a big advantage at the front of the field. Who would have thought that after he span? Oh, there we go. The rain. The rain has arrived as well. Just as the AI making another pit stop for some reason. Rain is beginning to fall, so only a matter of a few more laps before we're hopefully going to make the switch to Inters. Ian as well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let the skill issue begin, exactly. I have to really start sweating. We're already getting the splotches on the screen. Might only be one more lap. I mean, with the rain starting to fall, Chesmond, we should be still in the lead. For how long, though? How long will it take before I bottle it? Ignore chat. I've got points on this. When the dog 212 content on IG again? Yeah, maybe I'll start posting up pictures of the dog. She's just not as cute as she was anymore. Oh, hello. Which curb will be me? Oh, DRS already disabled? We've got to box the end of this one then. This rain is clearly arriving. Are we going to see AI in? No, Lando's opted to stay out. Yeah, track conditions are definitely getting worse, though. It is not far away. I should take his car to 150 on the motorway for a vlog. Maybe on the Autobahn, not in the UK. Box pit confirmed. Yeah, we're coming in. There we go. Ocon into the pit lane then. Drogovic as well. Bottas, they're all coming in. So Lando and I have had to try and wrestle our cars around for one extra lap. Oh, we've got to really start concentrating. Less than 30 laps to go. We have been given such an advantage, though, by this strategy. The gamble that I took at the start of this race is paying off at the moment. Yeah, we're definitely pitting. We're switching. Oh, I've spared. No, I haven't. I've saved it. I was not expecting that. But into the pits we come. So we've had a pretty good first half to this Grand Prix, despite the one spin. Of course, we've got no Charles to worry about as well in this race. So this is a golden opportunity. What? No! They've put me on dries, not inters. No, I forgot to change it. I just thought they'd do it automatically. Oh, no. Right, so we've now got to do another lap on dry tyres on a track that's getting worse and worse. What is that? Cody's, come on. It's not over. It's not over. I cannot believe that. It's not over, though. We have still got a potential here. We've just got to try and keep it on the island and lose as little time as possible this lap. We might be out in P2 behind Lando. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Look at the time we're losing. Fittipaldi says, see you later. I mean, we're going to be so far back. Oh, I've just got to try and survive this lap, I think. Marco, thank you for the follow. Clearly you've joined at the wrong time, though. I wasn't even trying to gamble it. I was literally talking about how good the strat had been, and it's all going away from us. So why did you put me on it, Mark? Come on. Don't spin, don't spin, don't spin. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I think we're going to come out behind Ocon and co, but... I mean, we are the new Ferrari at the moment. Just get around these final couple of corners. The team are literally telling me about intermediates. Don't actually give me the option, though, for them. Don't just automatically assume we want them. Every other car's going on Twinters. No, a bolt on a softs. I want to get into the pits. No! No!
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
I mean, come on. Come on. Chat. I think that's gotta be a rewind, surely. I'm literally trying to get into the pit lane, and the AI go and do that to me. I don't normally, unless the... I mean, we literally said earlier on in this stream, I won't unless the AI do something stupid. That is the stupid thing that we were worried that the AI would do. Surely Magnussen would have just got round me. I'm sorry to those of you that didn't want a flashback, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen just this once. End the predictions. Yeah, you can give people the points for being in the wall. But you're nothing if not entertaining. I mean, that was so annoying. That was the lap from hell. Where are we going to re-emerge in this Grand Prix when we had a huge opportunity to take points out of Charles in the championship? And suddenly now we're going to be, what, down to like P8? We've still got nearly 30 laps, though. It's not over. But... yeah, we have now really got to... I mean, we've got more aero than a lot of the AI. So, we've got to just keep going. Pick your moments. Oh, I've got to, Bradson. I've got to, mate. I can't believe that. I mean, that is a lap that belongs in a comedy of errors. Why is it 2-1-2? 21st of the 2nd, my birthday. It's an absolute shambles down at 2-1-2 Motorsport. We don't know what's going on, Crofty, but they just haven't got the tyres ready. They were going to try and put him out on dries, but that was never going to work. Never going to happen. Oh, I've got to break more there now. Will that moment be in the vid? Yes. Yeah, the fails like that will make the videos. Team principal of his own team. Blame for his own incompetence. Yeah, I'll come to the team after the race. I am Timo Glock. Absolutely. Right, so the AI are probably going to be a little bit overpowered for a couple of laps. But we can... I mean, Lando Norris, Ferrari have outstrutted everyone here and are now into the lead. Su. Right, let's really try and focus up, though. Because I reckon we can still get a decent result here, but... I mean, I don't want my second P8 of the season, surely. My door is open. I do hope not. It's not open? It might be open a tad, but... You just spin out. Just pit stop cycle. Nope. Oh, I got screwed. So every other car's coming in for intermediates. I pit. What do the team do? Put me out on dries. Ah, come on. Now Matt's stuck in no man's land. No, I reckon we can still recover this. We can get somewhere. Hornet, thank you very much for the follow, mate. I appreciate it. Oh, come on. That was your own doing. Yeah, I will not be re-signing with Audi. What?
Okay, gap ahead is 2.8 seconds.
That's it. Hey, you're not on lunch break yet, Bradson.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 of that. Well done.
Yeah, no re-signing. We're definitely going to be resigning. LSJ Racing, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we're definitely quicker than the AI now. Now I've had a couple of laps to get into it. See, the time to Zhou Guanyu is starting to come down. This race is not over. I've just got to be absolutely on my A game towards the end of this. When I get paid, I won't eat during streams. What if I do a 24-hour stream? Then what happens? I mean, Lando's won this unless something catastrophic happens. The race is over, you'll bottle it. I mean, we likely won't win. Go back to working in the supermarket, exactly. I'll be back there next week with the way I'm racing. Will you do a driver career mode? Yeah, I'm planning on doing a driver career mode again. I think that is going to be live on Twitch with highlights posted on YouTube. That's the plan at the moment. Oh, Auto Mod's not happy with someone, but I can't even see what the message is. Cod Camper, thank you for the follow.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use the
I
overtake
probably
button.
won't go AlphaTauri. I'm thinking about Williams again.
1.6 seconds.
Oh, come on. Will F123 have my team? Yes, absolutely. There'll be plenty of my team content over on the YouTube. Pops the loo, did you bin it? No, we got screwed. 165. Did 165 people watch me bottle it? Deary me. 23 laps to go. We're just trying to survive now and close up to Zhou Guanyu. 165 people have much less respect for me. Do all 10 seasons, you fraud. That's like, next game that's going to be like 250 races. I know there were 200 when we got raided by Formula 1, but I would have thought most of them left pretty much immediately. F1 is still watching. Surely not. Yeah, I know F1 rated us with just under 400, didn't they? Right, we've got to try and find a way around Zhou Guanyu. We've got to try and work out where the AI is strong. Oh, there we go. Little mistake there from Zhou. Not quite going to allow us past him, but definitely going to bring us ever closer. Ride our way up through the chicane. Oh, loads of curb. That's a good run. Just get the power down. I mean, it might not happen here, but it might have to be down towards the final corner. Can we try and get a run at the final couple of turns? Practically pushing the McLaren along here. Ocon has been fast all weekend, but Zhou Guanyu has definitely struggled a little bit more. No DRS, though, to help us. We're going to have to try and use the slipstream to the best of our abilities, get to the inside. You could just see as soon as I pull out of the slipstream, we've got nothing more against the McLaren car. Oh, I've locked up. Slow it down. I've kept it between the white lines. There we go. We're back into 7th then, so we can overtake still in this Grand Prix. Next up, Druvela. He was popping like mad since last time I was here. Like 15 viewers when I watched the first NASCAR win. Yeah, I mean, obviously the Formula 1 stuff is always going to, I think, get more people in. But I appreciate it, mate. I say I enjoy doing that stuff as well. And, of course, that's much later at night as well. So Europeans, of course, can't tune in. Yeah. Formula 1, are you still watching? Catkins, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We are 8 followers away, chat, from 2750. So if you are enjoying and you're not already, I would appreciate it if you could drop a follow. Whoa, that's a lot of curb. You easily win the championship. I'll have to read the rest of that in just a second, McCann. Once I get back on the straight. Whoa. Slide it through there. So what you do during the race. Maybe use channel points. Yeah, could do something like that, couldn't we, I suppose? F1 definitely easy to get new viewers, given the popularity. Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, I'm still getting quite a few people that are learning that I'm now actually live streaming on Twitch, obviously from YouTube and TikTok and all that. So yeah, like I said, 10,000 is the goal by the end of the year. I've said on Twitch that'd be, I think, like a good, nice round number that I want to try and achieve. What part of a vegetable can't you eat? Oh, this is going to be such a bad joke, Josh. Such a bad joke. Someone subbed to the second YouTube channel. What is Matt's most viewed video? On any platform? I had a TikTok that's got like 3 million views, I think. Just under. 4 more than that. I mean, like I said, 10,000 is still quite an aggressive target, I think. Especially for Twitch. But that'll be where I'm happy with, I think, by the end of the year. Are you doing co-op career mode with Gary and F1 23? Yes, absolutely. Gary and I will definitely be jumping on an F1 23 career mode co-op. Will you be smashing into Devon Butler and Breaking Point 2? Of course. Did you see how many views the first one got? Absolutely, I'll be doing that again. I mean, someone else will nab the idea, but... Expect 7 viewers, which is the top 1% of all Twitch streams. Is that right? See, this is the thing, I still know so little about Twitch. That is mad. It's the thing, though, like I said, of course, Twitch was always one of those things I wanted to do. I just never had the internet, and now I can. It's just so refreshing so far. I'm really enjoying it. Because, of course, it means I get to interact with you guys a lot more as well. You know, I'm trying to make sure that I'm reading as many messages as possible. You know, all the followers, everything like that. Because, of course, I do genuinely appreciate everyone helping me out. Twitch is so saturated. That's 7 viewers. It's pushing top 1%. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Whoa. Come on. Well, I'd always sort of thought my content suited Twitch as well. So the fact now we're actually able to start doing some stuff with it. You know, it was always one of those things that I wanted to do. Go Haas with Gary in F1 23. See who gets fired by Gunther first.
And the gap behind us is 3.7 seconds.
Oh, it's always the way though, isn't it? Like, you put hours into editing, whoa, a career mode video, and then pad versus wheel. We'll do better. Yum yum, thank you for the follow. R.I.P. boiled water, you will be missed. What did you miss? You left on lap 11. So much. So much stuff.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Well, I've always, like I said, I think it always sort of suited my content, Twitch. You know, like the way I do videos are more, almost like they are streams. So it was always kind of like once I had the opportunity, I absolutely wanted to give it a go. Adam as well, thank you for the follow. I'm doing well, thanks, Yum Yum. I hope you are as well. I mean, this race hasn't gone exactly the way I would have wanted up to now, but, you know, we're still trying to fight back in the dying stages. Can't really use the battery in the wet conditions. Yeah, we can do whatever we want. Perry! It's Perry the Platypus. I can't do his voice. Hans Doofenshmirtz, isn't it? There's 104 days of summer vacation and school comes along just to end it. But the annual problem for our generation is trying to find a good way to spend it. Something, something, something. Something, something, something. Climbing the Eiffel Tower. Do, 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 do. Something, something, something. Something, something, something. I don't know any more of the words. No, giving a monkey a shower, isn't it? Is one of the other ones. Perry the Platypus is lost on me. Flange! Perry the Platypus is an icon! Doofenshmirtz literally translates to stupid and annoying. Does it really?
Okay, so
I'm
the
not sure if
gap
that's
to
bait
the
or
car
not.
is 5.7
Match should go on Britain's Got Talent. I absolutely shouldn't. I mean, it's hard enough trying to explain to people what my job is anyway. So what do you do for a living, Matt? Well, I sit in my room at home with a steering wheel that doesn't work with a real car, but I talk over pretend race cars going around a pretend race circuit, and people watch. Hey, don't worry, Flange. So am I. It was just because I didn't have, like, those programs when I was a kid, so it was only years later that I saw. Actually, I think the original thing I saw from Phineas and Ferb was the Top Gear one, isn't it? Where they host that Grand Prix. What's it called? Like the Portobello Grand Prix? No, Portobello's a mushroom. Can't remember what it is. You give this guy a safety review before making him mod. Apparently not a safe enough one. Right, come on. We're all over the back of the Ruvula now. Oh, Danville, isn't it? Sorry. Whoa. Hey, no worries, Yum Yum, mate. Have a good one. Is it the Danville Grand Prix? Soon you can just say you have an OnlyFans, exactly. Does Matt 2 and 2 have Discord Nitro? I don't think I do personally. Not that I'm aware of. Alright, come on.
Okay, I think we're still
Let's try and get
right
Daruvula.
size for the time being.
Oh, Daruvula, big wobble out of the final corner. I think, to be honest, not being stuck under his gearbox is probably going to give us a better shot as we head back down towards Turn 1 then. Alpha Tauri. The rain is getting heavier here. Are we going to see him go defensive? He's going to try and cover my nose. Up and under. No. Too much wheel spin out of Turn 1. Try to get on the power. And we'll sit back for another one. 15 laps to go. Oh, that is such a dad joke. That is such a dad joke.
Our gap behind is 5.9 seconds.
Well, Hornet as well. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime, mate. I appreciate it. 93 to go. What's your go-to chat-up line? Don't really know, to be honest. Can I buy your Moser kit? Sadly, I can't sell the stuff I was given by Moser. Right, maybe we can try and use Magnussen to our advantage here then. Out of the final corner again. Gotta try and once more get a run on Kevin Magnussen. Not Jay Daruvula. Kevin Magnussen's in the way. So hopefully he's not gonna block us. Magnussen, what you doing? Get off the line! Oh, I'm not a fan of this. I'm so not a fan of this. And Magnussen, yep, has very, very much got in the way of both of us. And not giving me an advantage either. Generally, you up to whoever's closest on grinder. Dearie me. I'm a Formula Zero driver. Drop your knickers and I'll drop your standards. Bloody hell. Oh! That was scary. And the AI's traction in the wet is so ridiculous. Come on. I'll try and find a way. Oh, maybe. Maybe we could try and outbrake someone down there, but I've got to be feeling very, very brave. Out of the final corner, though. Third time's the charm on Jay Daruvula. Just Just got to try and use everything we've possibly got here as we head back down towards Turn 1. Again, the AlphaTauri car, though, is a quick car down the straights on this game. Honda Power, or Red Bull Power, sorry, versus Red Bull Power to the inside. A little bit of locking. Come on, Daruvula. You can't just turn in on me like that. We're through, though. We're back into P6.
Nice overtaking.
Mark loving the touring car style moves, apparently. I mean, that was Schumacher 94. Or 97, more accurately, because he definitely hit the wrong part of me. Ooh. Start to drive Vegas on F123. Absolutely. That should be good fun. Da 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 da. Tequila. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Come on, push
Da
hard.
da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Tequila. I hope Daruvala's picked up damage from that. You just turned in on me. That's sung in your head now when you sleep.
Aquaplaning with those tyres. We think
Ooh.
you're alright for now, but it might not be long before we switch to the full wet.
Could we see a switch to full wets before this race is aimed? I'd be quite surprised if we did, but it would be nice to see if the AI did it. Cody Gakpo. I've no idea who that is. Is he a football player? Box for wets. Yeah, I'm not convinced we'll need to. I don't think we'll gain enough an
Okay,
advantage.
The gap behind is 1.5 seconds.
Matt. The World Auto Mod picked up was pedal. Really? What's so wrong about the... Oh, okay, we might need wets. Oh, he is a Liverpool player. I've got no idea. Can't really comment on him. Right, are we going to see AI in then before this race is done? Oh, Harrison, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Whoa. And Izzy, thank you as well. Opinions on Charlie Manson. Is that also a football player? You take that follow picture when you're about 12. No, that one's not too old. I think the other one's older. It's just I've aged horrendously in like the last 18 months. Are we actually closing any time in on Drogovic? Oh.
Drogovic is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 5.5 seconds. They're on old intermediates. Their tyres are 17 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1:26.0.
I mean, will he...
Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
Oh, 1/10 a lap, dearie me. Matt looks like the type of guy to be a farmer. Is that just because of the accent, though? I mean, I live very close to a lot of farms. Matt looks like the kind of guy that would actually go and fix the washing machine. Well, like James May. Hello, I've come to fix your washing machine. And then you'd actually fix it. Yeah, my second win of the season is gonna definitely go begging. Ah. That was raised on a farm by cows. Great news! The Dacia Sandero, it's coming to the UK! Ah. Ah. Oh! Schumacher's in! Schumacher's pitting then. Before they're going on to full wets! Ocon's in as well! I mean, surely they're not going to be able to gain the time back by doing that. But this has suddenly spiced things up then late on this afternoon. Could we still see some strategy changes inside the final 10 laps? And how much of an advantage will they get? I mean, it's going to be interesting to see who pits and who doesn't. There are some puddles starting to form, but I mean, surely we can defend. It's because I bottled last lap. Wait. Oh no, Joe's still out. That's fine. No, we got to stay out, chat. We've got to stay out. I've got to try and gain an advantage. If I pit, we gain nothing. I'm not worried. I'm not interested in just getting a couple of points today. I want big points, although every other AI is doing it. Ah. Ah. Oh no, Daruvala's going to get me. Right, Ocon. Ah. Ah. Oh, I'm sorry, Daruvala. I've got to barge my way back in, but you know what? We'll take it. Now I can't see how much Ocon's gaining in on me by. I mean, Bottas is staying out. No, Bottas is in. Drugovich is in. Lando, I think, is already in and out. So Ferrari, I mean, they've just wrapped this thing up, haven't they? I mean, what is the race meant to do between now and the end of the Grand Prix? Everyone is telling me to box.
Okay, heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now. At least
Damn.
20-minute window of heavy rain.
20 more minutes heavy rain. It's not going to dry up again. As Lando Norris, a 30-second lead in this Grand Prix from P5 on the grid. Ferrari have absolutely masterclassed this one. We have got 7 seconds to Ocon and 10 laps to defend. Retire the car, yeah, from P2. Just give up. I reckon we can defend this to the end. Box for F123. Just teleport onto the new game right now.
Okay, it's borderline, mate, but if I were you, I'd come in and change tyres. I'm just not
Oh,
sure
Lando's in!
for these conditions anymore.
Lando Norris into the pit lane then. I mean, surely he's going to have a pit stop advantage over me, but every other car now has made the switch onto the wets, apart from myself and, by the looks of it, Valtteri Bottas. I mean, we could be close to Lando. I mean, we've lost a good 2 seconds this lap to Ocon. We are definitely losing time in the dying stages here, but
These conditions don't
I've got to gamble it. I've got to gamble it.
20 minutes of heavy
No, Norris has gone inches again. What on earth is happening late on here? Norris have Ferrari, literally as we've spoke about them nailing the strategy, have Ferrari thrown it all away. Because surely he'll pit again onto wet soon. Surely. I mean, we are going to have to defend for our life from Esteban Ocon, but come on. Come on, we've got to believe. We've got to believe at this point, surely. Alex, thank you very much for the follow, mate. You've come in at the right time. We've got 8 laps to go, and this race is getting spicy. Just got to manage the wheel spin, manage the exit. I mean, what a bizarre race this has turned out to be, but if we've been given... Oh, hello. If we've been given a lifeline right towards the end, I will absolutely take it. Yeah, we've got to make the car as wide as possible. We will be defending. Will Lando... Yep, Lando's pitting again. Ferrari, late on in the afternoon, after it looked dead set for their first win of the season, they have thrown it away. Here in Imola, 8 laps to go. Esteban Ocon 2 seconds back. Come on, we've just got to make this thing as wide as possible. We know how difficult it is to overtake in Imola. Surely we can try and defend this. Whoa, we just can't do that. We cannot do that. I refuse to pit for wets this late in the afternoon. I refuse. Right, let's sort of see what kind of advantage Ocon's got. Just got to... I mean, we've basically just got to try and box him in. Oh, I mean... Actually... You know what? Him having to come off the dry line does gain us a bit of an advantage. This is possible. As long as the rain don't get worse, this might be possible. Chat, I'm sorry. I will basically be abandoning you, I think, till the end of this race. I hate doing it, but needs must. I've just got to concentrate. Whoa. I mean, Ocon's just stuck behind me. He's got to guess which way to go. Defend, 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 defend. I mean, it's just out here that I'm really worried. This will be the big one for the AI. But again, you can just see Ocon not able to do anything with it, but the AI straight line speed. We've got a swing defensive on him. Mick Schumacher, here comes the Alpine. If they go battle, that might put me under a bit less pressure. Ocon to the outside at turn 1. No chance there, matey. And Mick Schumacher's now through. And is he about to go right around the outside of myself? No, he's not. This is going to be aggressive defending to the flag. Way. No, I've given him the inside. Mick Schumacher to the inside of Tosa. As he barged me out the way, he's done it. Mick Schumacher's through. And Esteban Ocon's going to say thank you very much as well and claim the places. But Mick Schumacher, I don't think he's won a race on F1 22. Is he about to win one? This would be one I'm sure the fans would love to see. Oh, Drogovic. Oh, hello. You can try it there, mate. Oh. Just lock it up and forcing him deep. Got 10 seconds back to Norris, the next car behind. That's about 2 laps at the rate we're going. See that? Drogovic tries to get out to get the run and then just can't find a way. Getting the dub for his father and his uncle. Things you love to see. Here comes Felipe Drogovic. Almost into the back of me on the run back down towards someone there. Come on, I'd love still a podium. I mean, anything better than like P6 is still a win for us, because that's where we would have finished anyway. Oh, no! Little bit of wheel spin. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Felipe. I genuinely didn't mean to do that. But we'll keep on to it again. That might have been maybe a bit too aggressive. My defending is absolutely disgusting. I do not disagree at the moment. Drogovic. Oh, he just lifted out slightly. No. Slow it down. Fittipaldi's getting involved. I mean, the Aston Martin can go. I'm not too worried about him. Just got to try and defend from the cars that I'm actually battling. Norris 3 seconds. Norris 1 second. Oh, dearie me. Come on. We've not got long left. We are still defending for all our worth. I hope Fittipaldi's not about to do something stupid. So we'll just, again, go for the Max Verstappen defending at turn 1. Defend that inside. Defend that inside. No chance there, my friend. Oh, no. Norris, there's now as well. No, there goes Lando. Drugovich has been battling with me for like 2 laps. And Lando Norris just sails past the pair of us. So clearly it might have been better to go on to those full wets then, but... Oh, Drugovich, no way down into there. The Haas is not brave enough. I'm sorry, Felipe, but we've got to do what we've got to do.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
How am I meant to get past Mark? Who am I meant to overtake at the moment? All we're trying to do is defend from Felipe Drugovich for my life. With just 4 laps to go. Drugovich again to the outside. Back down towards turn 1. Again, we're going to have to defend with everything up. Drugovich, no! What is that? What? Don't say he's actually going to complete the move from that. He just turned in on me. Drugovich is getting so upset. Where's this Matt and Open Lobbies? This Matt and Open Lobbies would have been sent to the Shadow Realm a long time ago. And you know what? I wouldn't blame whoever did it.
Forecasts suggest the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes.
Lighten up now, Rain. Please.
Clear the standing water.
Ah. Yeah, Gasly's now right with us as well. Gasly was basically the threshold between whether this strategy was worth it or not. And you know what? You never know when 4 extra points could come in handy come the end of the year. Exactly. I don't really get a chance to defend from people when it's just Bradson sending me to the Shadow Realm. Yep, Drugovich, you can have a look there again. Come on, 3 laps to go. Drugovich again gaining. No! I've left him the door on the inside. No, Drugovich! Oh, I've squeezed him still. Oh, we're 3 wide. We're 3 wide! Gasly! Don't! Drugovich just locked up! What is going on? Let it. Drugovich has completely bottled it by himself. He spent so many laps trying to get past me, and immediately has just gone straight on at 1. Because the AI, 3 wide there. This is just ridiculous. As now, 1 Ferrari sailed past me with great ease. Is the other one going to try there? Bottas as well. I'm so sorry, Pierre. I didn't think you'd get the run. Oh, we're just leaking places still. So late on. Bottas is going to try it now. Not going to make it easy still. 2.5 laps to go. And if we can keep him at bay, this strategy's still kind of worth it, I suppose. I think psychologically there, I have ruined Felipe Drugovich's F1 career. Imagine doing that, waiting 5 laps. Losing like 20 seconds, get the move done, lock up. You justify, yeah, exactly. I'm trying to justify it in my head, all of this. 2 laps to go, though. Come on. Bottas, we can defend from him, surely. 10 points would still be useful in the championship. Bottas, you can go to the outside, mate. That's fine. I mean, this is basically Hamilton versus Sonoda Simulator from last year. Definitely some iRacing black flags in there. Oh, it'd be way over 17x. Way over 17x. Epic Shadow and more, thank you for the follows. Oh! Oh, that's not great defending by your boy, but you know what? 1.5 laps to go. It's Drugovic again. Will he get me on the final lap? No, him and Bottas side by side. Go on, battle each other, lads. Give me a chance to break free. Oh, Bottas has defended it. Do you play ACC? Yes, sometimes. This is definitely not one of those times, though. I think the track is starting to dry up, though, just a tiny bit. With 1 lap to go here from Imola, this has been a brave strategy. It might not have been perfect, to be honest. I think we probably should have gone full wets, but we've tried to defend with everything we've got. 1 more lap to go. Will we be able to keep Bottas and Drugovic at bay and make it worth it? I mean, this Audi car has got to be the widest Formula 1 car ever created. Here goes Bottas again to the outside at 1. I've got... No, you can't... You can't do that. What is it with these AI? Honestly, I'm happy to force Bottas out there. You can't literally go for an apex when there's a car on your inside. He was never in front of me. Like, that is just insanity on this game. I know my defending has not been great in these last few laps, but yeah. Actually, to be fair, I don't think I've got much of a leg to stand on, to be completely honest, but we can do this. Come on, P5, I would take 10 points. Come. No, yeah. Oh, spin me round. Thank you very much, Felipe. Bottas is there. I might have just done exactly to Drugovic what Bottas did to me. And you know what? I think Drugovic deserves that place after everything that's gone on late on this afternoon. But in towards the final couple of corners, Daruvala has even now got past Bottas as well. I think that might have been some karma for me. And fair play for Drugovic. I think that will be his best result of the season. But Mick Schumacher is a Formula 1 Grand Prix winner here in the final season of F1 My Team on F1 22. He never won a race in the Haas Road to Glory, but he is victorious this weekend, round in the final corner. It's only going to be P6 for us, but you know what? Towards the end, we absolutely worked for it.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Yeah, I absolutely would not have a safety rating if that was F1 23 online.
Well, that might not have been the finest race in history, but there's no question it was a critical win.
You're literally committing every war crime. I mean, look at that. The full wets on a dry circuit. You love to see it.
So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Rain always has the potential to liven up a race and mix up the order, and they've taken full advantage of that to claim the victory today.
Oh yeah, Real Nerd
It's
24
always
this
a bit of a
weekend, isn't it?
lottery when the conditions are like this, but they've managed to
Great
stay on the
entertainment,
circuit
earn your big
and they've
bucks.
come out on top.
We hit 2750 followers as well. I appreciate it.
Here come today's winning drivers, and what a race this was. This is a
Mick
team that
Schumacher.
knows success very well in F1, and they're just
Grand
inching
Prix
through the
winner
door.
Mick Schumacher at
Congratulations to the
Alpine,
Alpine team
of all
for their
places.
excellent win today.
It was an unlikely move coming into the season, but fair play to him. Is that might well be Alpine's first win, I think, of this game as well for me. I don't think I've ever seen them win. Maybe it's happened once. Thanks, Matt. See you in a coming stream. Waiting for the Dog 2 and 2 content. Hey, I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. So we'll be back tomorrow night with some iRace, and then Thursday night with more F1 My Team as well. Whoa, Flange as well with the 2 gifted subs. Thank you very much, mate. And Gaming with Joe for the follow. Gaming with
And
Joel,
now
sorry,
let's
for the
take a
follow.
look at the drivers' standings. Some amazing talent out on the
P6
track
is
today.
P6. You
But
gotta
Anthony,
die
who
for
do you
those
pick
points.
as your driver of the day?
Mick Schumacher gets my vote today.
It's time
Yeah,
to
Mick
see
Schumacher
how things
deserves
are
that.
shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, there we go then, the end of the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, and it is Mick Schumacher from 7th on the grid to first come the checkered flag. Then 90 minutes of Grand Prix racing, and the young German, in a very, very challenging race, comes away with the dub there. Esteban Ocon in P2 ahead of Lando Norris still did recover in that Ferrari car to a podium ahead of Pierre Gasly after a bit of a nightmare for them at the start of the weekend. Drogovic beats out myself, J.N. Aruvula, Bottas, Lawson and Oscar Piastri round out the top 10 there. And I think after everything, it was still only Charles Leclerc that didn't see the checkered flag. Championship-wise, though, Charles Leclerc still leading, but Perez still in P2. Mick up to P3, 1 point ahead of Lando Norris there. We're down in 5th. 29 points back off the top of the championship. But, you know, the battle behind Charles Leclerc is really, really heating up. Don't think we've got any other movers further down the table looking at it. Constructors-wise, though, the gap opens up at the top. 39 points now ahead of Red Bull at the top of the table there. Alpine now up to P3 ahead of Ferrari. And McLaren still in 5th. They're ahead of Haas. But, I mean, so far, all 4 races at the start of this final My Team season have been kinda crazy. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure you leave a like. Get yourself subscribed as well. And we will be back when Formula 1 returns. I think... Are we in Monaco next or are we in Baku? I can't quite remember off the top of my head. But either way, it's going to be crazy.